Hey, Liz. Thank you, Liz. Y'all glad it's Friday? Is y'all glad it's Friday? I am. Liz and Chantel and Eliza and Intuitive and Phoenix. Y'all can put yes or no in the chat since there's only 5 or 6 of us in here. I think Aliens is going to do a list, but if y'all want to go ahead and give me a yes or no, I'll do it for you. Does Elijah the Aquarius only want to be with Chantel? I'm a Gemini. Does Elijah the Aquarius only want to be with Chantel? We're going to start something different. I'm just going to try it and see if it works. An advice card. The Hierophant came out and it was sideways, so I'm going to put that back. Does Elijah the Aquarius only want to be with Chantel? The Lovers reversed. The underlying energy is the Four of Cups reversed. Since that's like an advice card with the Lovers reversed, only take it if it resonates, because tarot, one question, one card, you know what I mean? But the Lovers reversed is saying you might end up thinking that something unfolds between y'all where you contemplate it being something that you want to miss out on or you want to pass up because the Lovers is reversed. So if you're questioning if you're just doing it for fun and asking me, then I would say just don't take the reading if it doesn't resonate. But if you're questioning it because in the back of your mind you have doubts, I would listen to my doubts, okay? Because the Four of Cups reversed was the advice card. You know? Okay. Y'all drop an emoji and Aliens will put you on a list. If the only ones I'm doing is the ones above there, the 4 or 5 that posted in the beginning. Because she just came in here. So Liz says, will Asher reach out this month? Will Asher reach out this month? And if I see an advice card come out, we'll tell you that too. Will Asher reach out this month? 5 of Pentacles reversed. I feel like he will reach out. And the advice card is the 10 of Swords. This may be something that ultimately, even if it's painful, it will be in your best, highest good from your higher self to end it to avoid some sort of pain. But I do feel like he'll reach out. Will Intuitive get the job she interviewed for? Really, Joanne? That's cool. I was on point with the puppies. Will Intuitive get the job that she interviewed for? The Chariot. I feel like you will get the job you interviewed for. As far as the advice is the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Don't get too overly emotional if people, places, and situations at the new job try to trigger you. Okay? Try to be pretty logical at the new job. But Chariot, I feel like you will get it. Is it true that Antoinette doesn't have to worry about anyone else in regards to Ken? Is it true that Antoinette doesn't have to worry about anyone else? And then Phoenix will be the last one, and then I'll go to the list. Thank you for the super chat. I'll get you next, okay? 10 of Pentacles. I feel like this person wants something long lasting with you because the 10 of Pentacles. And the advice card is the Strength card. Don't allow this person to trigger your vulnerabilities, okay? Don't second guess yourself. Don't doubt yourself. In other words, if they say do things, just I can't relate. That's not my story. You know what I'm saying? Because the strength card is in the upright. All right, last one for Phoenix Deco, and then we'll do the super chat, and then we'll start the list. Is the Aquarius going to reach out to Phoenix Deco? The Ten of Cups reversed flipped. And the advice is the Four of Cups reversed. I think somebody else got that a while ago. So I would say it doesn't mean they're not going to reach out. It just means it's not going to go anywhere long term as far as the energy they're currently in. If that makes sense, Phoenix. It's like, not that they may send a message or something, but the Ten of Cups reverse says it's not something that's going to unfold into something long term in this moment. Okay, let me do this super chat. Thank you, Aqua Love. So her super chat is, what did I eat? I ate some stuffed crust supreme pizza from Pizza Hut because I was too lazy to cook. Will Sky and his other baby mother get back together? All right, what is their energy towards each other right now? So what is the energy between Sky and his other baby mother right now? There's a list, Lotus. You just drop an emoji and then she'll put you on there. Alright. Super chat question. Will Sky and his other baby mother get back together? What is their energy towards each other right now? What is the energy between Sky and the other baby's mother right now? One more shuffle. What is the current energy? And then we'll pull advice from your higher self, okay? The Magician, it flipped all funny. I don't know if you've seen it, but it was upright when it came out. Energy towards Sky and his other baby mother right now. King of Cups reversed. Chariot reversed. Ten of Swords reversed. Three of Swords reversed. And the Moon is reversed. Damn. They have like a lot of bitterness towards each other for something. Queen of Swords is reversed at the bottom of the deck. And the first card out is the Magician. At first, when I saw that, I thought that would mean that they were trying to put energy towards a new start. But with every other card being in the reverse and the meanings of those cards, this gives me a whole nother vibe of having this desire to go in a new direction. Having this desire to manifest new opportunities that don't involve each other romantically. Fool, Magician, you know. And it's because these two people, they have played out each other's limiting beliefs over and over to a point where they've taken it personal, right? They've taken limiting beliefs personal from each other, and they're holding grudges. They're very closed off emotionally towards each other. And it's not even to the point where they're really hurt anymore about it. It's like they don't even really care. They know everything there is to know about whatever went down. And it's like when they even try and work through anything, they go in circles. The Chariot is reversed. They got their heart closed off, and they really just holding on to some negative energy. Now, if they were on this channel asking me this question and I could tell them anything, I would say, don't hold on to negative shit when you're trying to go towards new things. Because what does that do? You got your vibrational baggage hanging around your ankle like you're on house arrest, right? You're taking that shit with you. So no matter if you got a new face in front of you and a new connection in front of you, new friends, a new location, as long as you're toting the Queen of Swords reversed around, you're closed off emotionally, and you're still holding on to that, you're not going to transmute the shit. You're going to hold on to it and create it in a whole nother person. It'll be the same demon, different face. But yeah, I do feel like they would like new opportunities, and I feel like it's on both sides. So I will give you an advice card for this situation, okay? If you should take any action or if there's anything you can do, since it's not you that's technically I'm reading on, then it may not resonate. I don't know. So let's give Aqua Love 3 advice cards from her higher self. Hey, LZ. And you are welcome, Liz. Oh, shit. Aqua Love, 3 advice cards from her higher self. 2 of Pentacles reversed. 6 of Swords reversed. Hangman. Okay, I feel like there are some opportunities. This has nothing to do with what we read on your question. I just go with what my gut says it means, okay? And I feel like your higher self is trying to scream at you to pick a certain path and stick with it. This could be work related. This could be a new idea to change your living room around, or a new hobby you want to start on Saturdays, or gardening, or you want to start exercising. I don't know what the thing is, but I know it's the 2 of Pentacles reversed. That's that picking one path. It could be something simple and stick with it, because I feel like it's going to, doing that, being in that energy, not being on the fence about certain decisions you make, that'll manifest in other areas of your life. When the Hangman comes out with it in the reverse, it's like that's jumping into action in a certain direction. So if there's any little thing, maybe you should journal about it and write down what are some things you're halfway on the fence about. Well, the universe is saying pick a path and start walking, and don't get off of that path until another door opens, and then you can detour. Don't literally stop if you don't see the results you want, because it's on the way to where you need to go, if that makes sense. Okay. So thank you very much, Aqua Love. That's what I got. Okay. You're welcome, Intuitive. Okay. You are welcome, Aqua Love. All right. Eliza is up for her free yes or no. Will R contact Eliza soon? All right. I'm coming. I'm just trying to put these back. Thank you, aliens. Will R contact Eliza soon? Oh, I'm sorry, Lotus. I didn't see your super chat. I'm going to do her with yes or no, and you can go ahead and post your question in the chat. Will R... Will R contact Eliza soon? I thought that flipped, but it didn't. King of Swords. I do feel like this person will make some sort of effort to reach out to you in some sort of way, because that's what came out. This was the 7 of Swords is with it. And I feel like that's your advice card. 7 of Swords is the liar, cheater, stealer card. I'm just telling you that out of love. It came out, flipped over. I always use the underlying as your advice card from your higher self. I feel like there's something this person has done to you before in terms of communication, even maybe, or not communicating. Something they've done to manipulate you in some sort of way, because this is the manipulator card. And if you think real hard about it, you'll probably recognize what I'm talking about. So Spirit is saying, take stock of that and think of yourself in a high enough way. Put yourself up on the pedestal. Do you deserve a manipulator? Maybe it doesn't resonate, but if that touches a nerve or it sounds familiar, then I would be mindful of whether I would contact back. King of Swords, Seven of Swords, you know? All right. Lotus Rose is up for her question. I love you too, aliens. Hey, Rashima Simmons. That makes me want some watermelon. I got me a new drink today. I know they're bad for you, but normally I drink aloe water, but I ain't had none, so whatever. I got me a pineapple sun-kissed. I never had that before. Hey, Alex. I never had a pineapple sun-kissed, man. I'm about to tell you off, it's nasty. Oh, no, it's good. If you like orange sun-kissed, you would like it. Oh, it's popping. I love this thing. And I never drink drinks, but... Oh, watermelon juice. I bet that's good. I never tried that either. I'm always drinking the same thing every time. The watermelon juice is Arizona, but this just says pineapple sun-kissed. It's good too. Okay. What are my uncle and cousin up to when it comes to me at this time that I should be aware of? Six shuffles for Lotus Rose. What's her uncle and cousin up to when it comes to her at this time that she should be aware of? Cousin and uncle, what are they up to? The peach sun kiss? I didn't even see that one. I bet it was in the store. I'll have to get that one next. Hey, hot sun. What's the uncle and cousin up to when it comes to Lotus Rose that she should be aware of? Two more shuffles. Thank you, aliens, with all them creative emojis. I use the same emojis over and over. Like the ones I used in my recent tab. Ooh, Peach Crush. I never had that either. I guess I need to get out and live a little. I always get the same stuff. I guess that's the Scorpio in me, right? Oh, I got a brain freeze. Now that you mentioned that, I got a brain freeze the other day, y'all. We went to Sonic, and I was going to get the same thing I always get, a raspberry lemonade. Raspberry limeade, one of the two. I think it's raspberry limeade. And my daughter got this slushy thing. So it was a frozen slushy lemonade. That's what it was. And I was like, well, I'm going to be different today. I'm going to get the same thing she gets. And I was like drinking it because it was hot and I was thirsty. I guess I drank it too fast and my brain froze. That's the first brain freeze I have had in a long time. It sucked. Cousin and uncle, what are they up to that Lotus Rose needs to be aware of? What are they up to that Lotus Rose needs to be aware of? All right, everything's wanting to flip over on the head. We got the Strength card with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, and the first thing that popped in my head when this came out is they ain't about shit. I don't even know what the situation is, but this is somebody holding back. There's no movement in these two cards if you look at them. In fact, it's kind of doubly clarifying there's no movement because the Knight of Pentacles is already slow. When he gets in the reverse, he's pretty much in a dead standstill. Welcome to you, Jessica. You can put an emoji in there, and aliens will add you to the free list if you want a free question. It was good, aliens, but it froze my damn brain out. But anyway, let's see what else flipped before I say anything else. Ten of Swords, Six of Pentacles reversed, Eight of Cups reversed. Okay, they're not about shit. This could be their integrity. The reason why I'm saying that, I'm not being judgy. I'm just telling you what came out with it. One of the two people, maybe both of them, I'm not sure. I feel like your intuition would tell you that. But they're not about shit because the Six of Pentacles is reversed with the Eight of Cups reversed. It's like that energy of feeding off of someone else's energy, whether this is your time, like taking up your time without being considerate, or overstepping their boundaries when it comes to borrowing something and never giving it back. Six of Pentacles reversed. Just apply it to how it could be in your life. Borrowing $10 every time you see them. Always needing a ride to town, or you see what I'm saying? They're not going to give up simply and easily. And dealing with them could result in a lot of pain. It only takes one sword in the dude's back, right, for him to be on the ground on his face. This guy's got 10 swords in there. So, dealing with them is going to cause some pain. If you interact with them on a daily basis, and there's always going to be an imbalance unless these one or two people try to change the way they interact with people. Their energy exchanges are very transactional and in their favor, if that makes sense. So dealing with these people, even if it's just when you try to talk to them at a family reunion, you can't get a word in edgewise. They take up all the space. You see what I'm saying? Okay, you're living with your uncle now. Got it. Well, you can still have boundaries because this is the key. That's the best opportunity to learn about boundaries, right? You can still have that force field or that bubble around you because it's really not physical anyway. It's all about what's going on inside of you no matter what's outside. But I do feel like they're very opportunistic people. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't have any intentions of just walking away. But the pain that could be caused here is they're very opportunistic. What's like in their favor, you know? Six of Pentacles reversed. And with the Strength and the Knight of Pentacles reversed, they're not about shit. And I'm not trying to say that in a mean way. That's just what came to mind. It's like they're not really going anywhere. You know, there's people that you meet, right? And it might be 10 years later. They're still, they have the same exact routine. Nothing about their life has changed except maybe they got a few gray hairs. They're not trying to grow in any sort of way. No, we can't all be rocket scientists and be, you know, beautiful models and work for Vogue magazine. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm saying when I say grow, I just mean compared to last year, has this person grown and evolved in any sort of way? Can they look back last year at this time and say, I've been working on that since last year. I stopped this habit I had. I started exercising and I stuck to it, right? They're not evolving and growing. Wherever they are energetically, that vibrational timeline is pretty much what's going to play out. Unless, like I said, they're creators of their world, they can always change it. But don't get stuck at the bottom of the bucket. Be the crab that gets out of the bucket. Don't let them pull you down. I'm not saying that in a judgy way. I'm saying it just, you know, focus on your evolution and your growth. Because if you grow and evolve enough and these people aren't good for you, their vibration will become so different than yours, they'll have no choice but to split up from you. You want to know why? Because it's the law of vibration. It's a law. There's nothing we can even do about it if we wanted to. So just focus on you, focus on your routines, focus on growth and evolution, and you'll be fine. It's not like you got anything to physically worry about. Just don't let them take advantage of you in the process. Okay, let's get 3 cards from your higher self. I hope that made sense. And Lotus, you just said you feel like they don't want you to prosper. That's not honestly something you should take personally, because when people are in this energy where they're not really growing and evolving, the reason why you get the vibe they don't want you to prosper is because it triggers them whenever you do things to grow. You want to know why? Because you are actually a human lesson right in their face, showing them what they could be doing for themselves. So, hey Maverick, I understand. That's okay. You just focus on what's inside of you and do your best with what you have where you are. You know what I'm saying? You can be living in the same house. It's not easy, but it's possible. Higher self advice. Page of Pentacles. This is the perfect card. Do what you can with what you have where you are. Is the only thing you can do differently in your life wake up an hour earlier and read The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy? Well, guess what? Page of Pentacles. Do that shit. Do that shit religiously every day. Take it like this is my shit right here. This is an important part of my growth. If the only thing you can do is walk an extra mile 3 days a week and exercise because you're dead broke and you have nothing else. Do what you can with what you have where you are. I feel like the universe has you in this spot for a reason that's lesson related. Your higher self, you know. The Page of Pentacles is the student card. All right, what else from her higher self? 5 of Cups. There's probably some disappointments going on in your everyday life right now, but it's tied to lessons that you're meant to learn. And the reason why that should make you excited is because what reason, you know? Because once you overcome it, you take this sadness and you transmute that shit, like I always say, into something useful for your life. Page of Pentacles, that's what you're doing. Your higher self has you there where you are for a very specific reason. 3 of Swords, another card. 5 of Cups and the 3 of Swords is the lesson here. So yes, there may be people around you and your environment may be kind of full of the energy of pain and disappointment wherever you are in your life right now. But if you can keep your eye on the fact that this is happening for me, and you can cultivate just a little bit of joy about it every day, a little bit more than yesterday. I cannot wait to see why the hell the universe has me here with these bitches. This shit sucks, so there's got to be something good waiting on me, and I cannot wait. I'm going to focus on me and my routines and my well-being. I'm going to do my breath work. I'm going to listen to my freaking subliminal tapes at night. And I cannot wait until this bitch unfolds and I see what I get on the other side. Actually, being around this is helping you expand with the 3 of Wands and heal your heart chakra. King and Queen of Cups at the bottom. So I like it. You said, what's the lesson? That's something you can create, Lotus. So that's another thing. Like, you could say, what is the blessing I'm going to get out of this? Well, you pick that. That's what makes us so powerful. If you can recognize the lesson, one way you can probably figure out what the lesson is get you a journal and write down the stuff that happened today. Try to look at it from like an Aquarian point of view so you can figure it out. You know, what kind of thing happened today? So-and-so did this to me and made me feel this way. I was able to overcome it by doing A, B, and C. But I was feeling heartbroken. I was sad. The overcoming part, that's the lesson. you learned it, and then once you get to the point where you could actually teach it to a 5-year-old about how to conquer it, then that's transmuting it and it's using it for fuel. I love it. You have a journal and you write every day. Writing helps me more than anything. I know y'all get tired of me saying the journal thing, but I just feel like the lesson is it's that pressure that the universe puts on you, because either you get so uncomfortable that you say, I am going to climb the mountain, whatever it is for you, or I'm going to die trying. The more uncomfortable we are, the more likely we are to grow. So sometimes, if we're not growing like we need to, or we're not quite in the direction we need to be, the universe will throw a few tower moments at us to put us in the situation where we feel so uncomfortable, we got to grow. We can't take it anymore. You know, that happens sometimes. Hell, that's happened to me plenty of times. But I hope that made sense, and thank you for the donation. All right. Hey, Andressa and Maverick and Boho. So, Siren, you are up. Emily. Are y'all done being outside?
Yeah, I'll lock the door.
Okay, thank you. You are welcome, Lotus. Thank you. Is Siren going to get the trainer promotion? Excuse me. Is Siren going to get the trainer promotion at her job? 3 of Pentacles reversed and the Ace of Cups reversed. It just feels like this is like whenever you're in the workplace and people don't really work well together, okay? So I'm not trying to put fear in you or make you, thinking everybody's out to get you. Only use this message if it resonates. But I feel like there may be someone else that maybe sees that there is a possibility that you could get that. And they may try and do or say things so that they get it. 3 of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like it's possible for you to get it, but I also feel like there's someone else in your work environment that doesn't like that idea. So it may be like they say or do something so they get it. Just be mindful of that. And the Ace of Cups reversed is at the bottom. So your higher self says, don't allow who or whatever this is to emotionally trigger you. At work, try and be very logical thinking brain. Don't let your emotions get triggered when you're in your workplace, because that could possibly happen. Even if you do get it, it may create some confusion around you, okay? Just because that's the energy to me. I always think of like the 2 girls that are the mean girls that team up on the 3rd one at work, and they're talking shit, and then they get that one in trouble even though they're really not the one even doing anything. That's the kind of vibe I got. You are welcome, Siren. All right, LZ is up. L to the Z. With my pineapple sun kissed. I done discovered a new drink, huh? Are you here, LZ? Well, just in case, I'm going to go ahead. Joanne, are you here? Oh, there she is. Wondering if I will get money from my school for Chicago. My boss has been on the fence about it. Will LZ get money from her school for Chicago? Her boss has been on the fence about it. Will LZ get money from her school for Chicago? 5 of Wands reversed, okay? So I feel like actually you will get something out of it because the 5 of Wands is reversed. As the advice card from your higher self, anxiety. Are you thinking about it a lot? Are you putting that what if? Do you have that mental doubt going on about this ain't happening? With the 9 of Swords as an advice card from your higher self, it's saying Focus on your routines. Make that shit a freaking hobby or a craft. At 7:30, I'm going to get up and I'm going to make my bed and I'm going to have breakfast and I'm going to eat this. Only the reason why I'm doing that is to get your consciousness or your focus away from the thing you're wanting here. Because Five of Wands reverse says, if that can be defeated, the energy of the Five of Wands, I feel like it's a yes. But the Nine of Swords says, whatever's going on inside of you, try and regulate that as much as you can. Yeah, I'm thinking about it because she usually says yes, but it's up to the main boss for it, and that person is sketchy. We'll try and do what, look, and then there's the Wheel of Fortune that just popped up. I feel like, yes, focus on, like, regulating your nervous system, so to speak. That's right, LZ, you got it. Every time you start to think of it like it's something you ate for breakfast yesterday. That's done. And then just kind of drop it from your awareness and bring your focus back into your daily routines. Give yourself a to-do list, even if you got to make that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Just to give you something to do to keep your consciousness away from the thing. Every time the thing pops up, that's done. No need to think about it. Just like yesterday, my cereal I ate. You are welcome. There's Dan the man. Joanne is up. And Voodoo Child. Is Randy going to fight dirty in this divorce? Should Joanne prepare for Randy to fight dirty in this divorce? You know what, Joanne? It always comes out in the wash, okay? I'm just telling you. Always. Okay. You got the King of Pentacles reversed. And the advice from your higher self is the Ten of Wands reversed. Thank you, LZ. You're going to be next, okay? So, is this person willing to take action in a way that's not very grounded, that could be kind of flighty and grasping at straws to try and get a certain outcome? Are they willing to try pretty much, you know, whatever? King of Pentacles reversed? Maybe they are. But the advice from your higher self is the Ten of Wands in the reverse. So I'm going to tell you, like everybody else, focus on you and your routines. And every time this situation, now when there's something you can do that's in your control, like let's just say you have a legal advisor and he asks you questions, can you come and talk about the, you know, answer the questions? Yes. When you're supposed to go to meetings and you have mediation, arrive 10 minutes early, you have control over that? Yes. But anything, take mental inventory and say, okay, Joanne, is this something I have control over, whether or not he does A, B, and Z? If the answer is no, I don't have control over it, your higher self says move your awareness away from it, okay? Ten of Wands reversed. Move your awareness away from the thing. Focus on your things that you have control over every day. Your routines with your grandchild, you know, or your child. I know there's a baby in your life. Focus on him. Focus on anything you can, and then every time it enters your awareness about this person and you're worrying about it getting dirty, say, can't relate. Even if your thoughts start to think some doubting shit, can't relate, that's done. Your higher self, your subconscious mind knows what you want in the outcome. So that's done. It's that simple. That's done. Ten of Wands reversed. Higher self says you got to get rid of the baggage. That's done. I know it's easier said than done. I know that's not something you do in a day, but every day if you do that, you'll look back in 3 months and be like, damn, I started focusing on shit to do with me and mine, and this is actually feeling like it's possible to go in my favor. Even though you haven't even had a physical sign that that's happening, you will literally manifest that out of the sense of having that new energy towards it. So I hope that helped you, Joanne. You know what you need to tell yourself? It's all part of the process. Circumstances do not matter. Daughter's mad, part of the process. I lost my car, part of the process. I got fired, part of the process. I cannot wait until the universe shows me what the hell I'm about to get at the end of this. Even if you don't believe it, keep going. It's part of the process. You persist in that knowing and you will freaking blow your own damn mind before long. You are welcome, Joanne. There's Monty. How you doing? Okay. Let's see what LZ says. Let's get a general heads up. What do I need to know right now? Message from Spirit. Thank you, Joanne. Oh, you said your puppies had 5 and lost 1. Oh no. Andressa, I love that my emoji is a cupcake. Hey, I'm all about a cupcake now. Heads up for what LZ needs to know right now. Message from Spirit. I like it. I like it a lot. What does LZ need to know right now? I know, Monty, you posted that and then he put hugs if you need it. The only thing I ever think of when somebody loses a family member is I'm like, I'm so sorry. But then I think about it, well, if that was me, would I want to hear them say that? So I'm that awkward friend, Monty, where I don't really know what to say because I don't know the right thing to say, and I know everything I do say is wrong. So just know that I'm sending you all the good stuff. But have you ever been that person, that awkward person who doesn't really know what to say? That's me when it comes to that. Queen of Cups. Hangman. 3 of Wands. This is the best reading you've got in a long time, LZ. This Knight of Wands and the 6 of Swords reversed came out. And then the 6 of Wands, I'm going to put it upright. If you could have seen how it landed like that. So it was kind of cockeyed, but it's the 6 of Wands. Okay. This feels like me telling you, especially since it's a spirit message, and the first thing that comes out here is this Queen of Cups as your answer card. This is a sense of healing in terms of your heart chakra. Well, what does that mean that you can point to in your world? It means that if you've truly healed, like this is saying, spiritually, you're really healing your heart in some sort of way. You don't have to really do a whole lot. I don't feel like this is something you're going to plan for. I don't feel like whatever this is talking about, this is why I'm saying this, okay? Hangman, 3 of Wands, 6 of Wands. This Queen of Cups energy, the more you heal, okay, whatever you've been going through, because I remember your readings very good. You've been getting a lot of like purge energy, so to speak. And I'm not trying to wish that on anybody, but it just seems like your readings have been intensely like tower related lately. But this feels like you have literally gotten to the point of healing, because the law of vibration is the primary law, right? So basically, I'm saying your vibration has gotten to a point where there's things that you're not going to be able to plan for, whether this is career related, whether this is manifesting money. This could be, new friendships. I don't know, but it's something that could get you some attention, and it's a reason for you to celebrate. So whatever the thing is pretty irrelevant. It's something that's going to cause you to want to really celebrate, and it could even get you attention in some sort of way. Six of Wands. It's like getting to that point where you get on the top of one of the hills you've been trying to climb up, and you just put the freaking stake up there and you claim your territory. You know what I mean? But what I want to say is, don't worry about missing whatever this thing is. Over the next 2 or 3 months, just put this reading in your back pocket, because if it's spiritual, it may not be in the physical world. It may just be in the etheric realm, right? But that shit goes from the spirit to the real world. You pull it out of the ethers when you manifest. And I feel like your vibration is at a place of calm, emotional availability, and a general sense of love. You're getting to the point where you're like learning to transmute bullshit into the energy of love, whatever that is for you. And when you're not even taking any action, really focusing inwards, the red pants just freaking calling to me in this red. It's like manifestation energy. We're always manifesting, but what I mean is manifesting something that you desire. There's his red cloak too. You see all this red? I'm noticing it. So it's like the only thing you really need to keep up with spiritually, your homework is to keep up the vibration. Keep focusing on working on your vibration, because as a direct result of that, same word as manifesting, you've got something that you're not going to have to work towards. It's just going to unfold. Now, once the opportunity comes into your life, you may have to step through a door and have faith when you get there, whatever this is. But the opportunity will just kind of show itself. And it won't be something you can plan for. Your logical mind won't really be able to plan it out. It may be unlike anything you've ever had. Person, place, or thing. You know, this can be a noun of any sort. It just feels like a new vibrational wavelength because of the healing you've done. Because of vibrationally, you've dropped some baggage of some sort. But then these two cards came out, the Six of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So let me give you an example of how this could play out. Some career opportunity comes in, or a new set of friends. Let's keep it simple. Let's say you get a new set of friends that are on a whole nother vibration, the vibration of love. It's not perfect, never is, because we're humans, but let's just say they come in, and then you got this one clingy ass friend that comes around randomly, and it wants to pull you back down. They get you triggered and y'all have a big argument. Or this is someone from your family or something like that. It's just saying, don't forget the answer card, the vibration of love, right? And keep going, because whatever this is not something you're going to have to plan or figure out. Okay, let me give you 3 cards. I hope that made sense, because I feel like this is general for you. Like, spiritually, what you need to know is the most beneficial work you can do on yourself right now is focusing on your own vibration. Because by default, that will bring in timelines that will cause for celebration and expansion, you know? All right. 3 cards of advice for LZ. What is this? 9 of Swords reversed. And what is this? 3 of Cups reversed. This fell out over here with the Knight of Wands and the 6 of Swords reversed. So whatever this represents for you, this feels like a little bitty dot on the radar. It's nothing big. You know, it's a small little rain shower on the weather radar. It's not nothing that you can't take care of. But for whatever reason, Spirit is saying, don't allow whatever this energy is back towards you. I mean, you can do what you want to. I'm just saying, if you want to stay in this vibration, it's not going to be very easy to maintain the Queen of Cups if you allow whatever this is representing here to come back around. But the 9 of Swords reversed is another card about saying the most important thing is what? Your vibration and your thought patterns. Your heart and your mind. That's the most important thing, because it must manifest better results when our vibration is cleaned up. It has no choice. It's not like we're the only one on the planet. Everybody else's story, yeah, it's possible, but ours is different because of blah, blah, blah. That's bullshit. I'm just saying. It must manifest. There's certain laws of the universe that has no choice but to change. And it does it in a very natural way, y'all. That's what I'm starting to figure out about myself. So let's just say 2 years ago, I have a manifestation journal and I write down this, that, and the third of what I would like to have. And then later on, I go and read it and I'm like, you know what? It did not look any fucking thing like I thought it was, but this was something I had a goal to do. And now this naturally shows up in my life and I have this. It never looks like we think it will. But once we get it, it's like we can look back and see, well, does this offer a vibration of feeling victory and success? Yes. Do I feel love when I'm around this person, place, or this thing that I'm doing? Does it produce that energy? Yes. So a lot of times it comes out of left field and it's nothing we could have ever planned out with our ego thinking brain. So just be open, you know? All right, one more. The Knight of Wands is usually the ex-Libra when I try to pull for myself. Well, then I'll be damned. Your higher self is saying that the ex-Libra you might not need, if that's who this is, which I think you'll know better than me, Three of Cups reversed, is saying you might not better give that any energy while you are trying to work on your vibration, because I don't feel like this person is really matured enough to be ready for something more than the Knight of Wands, which is identical to like a teenager love, you know, even if they're grown. Like at this moment, you know. All right, give me another card from her higher self. Strength, yeah, same thing. Holding back from this person, or maybe it's something else, but if it's the Libra person, it's asking you to like not engage and hold back for whatever reason. I feel like you're manifesting something. It could even be career related. Something that you're probably not reckoning. It's going to be when you're not even pursuing whatever this is. See, both of these cards are about, you know, they're not pursuing. It's kind of like they have an inner knowing that it's coming in. And then bam, Six of Wands. So just keep your mind and heart open for the next couple months. I feel like there's something coming in. And it's just a direct reflection of the work you've been doing on your vibration. So that's what I got for you, LZ. And thank you. Oh, LZ said, well, you did say was that stick in the wheel. I be so hard on them, don't I, y'all? Oh, aliens, I'm sorry. I didn't even see you asking me about closing the list. If you want to, you can. Mercury's in Gatorade. Mercury is in Gatorade, y'all. H is up for the donation, and thank you for the super chat, H. Okay. I'm trying this new thing lately, y'all, like stuff that I want, because I'm reading LZ's comments. Like when it comes into my awareness, if it's something that I'm looking at from the point of I would like it to be a different way than what it is now, I just be like, okay, it's done. And then I try to focus on something else, you know? Oh, that's what I be trying to do, but sometimes I be messing myself up. 2 steps forward and 3 steps back sometimes. All right, let's see what H said. Let me get some more of this Sun-Kissed, and then we're going to get it. Probably should be drinking water since I'm reading all these cards, but hey. You can't go by all the rules and be a Scorpio, right? Oh, I just can't do it. You are welcome, LZ. Thank you. Hey, Marley, can I ask how Monty feels about me and next steps? Any feelings, actions, or general energy of Monty towards H. 3 more shuffles. And then we'll get an advice card from your higher self, okay? How is Monty feeling or action towards H? Last one. How is Monty feeling? You are welcome, H. I don't know what this is. 7 of Wands reversed. Okay. Well, let's see what goes with it before I run my mouth, because that could mean more than one thing. Let's see. Okay. There's something in this deck that flipped. So let's just see what came out right here first. They don't have any intention of walking away from you because the 8 of Cups is reversed. And I feel like they're trying to drop their guard, whatever that means for you. If you and this person are talking and everything seems to be kind of okay, this is an energetic thing, right? Page of Pentacles with the 7 of Wands reversed. This is a dropping of the guard in some sort of way. Like if somebody will only let you get so close to them, then on the inside, this is something you can't see with your eyeballs, but you can most likely feel from a person. You know, that small bit of progress, dropping of the guard. Now, if you really want this person, you are probably going to have to be patient as well, because the Temperance card shows up. It's not a bad card at all. They could just have Saggy in their chart, but a lot of times when it shows up, from a human perspective, it's like, shit, get on with it already, right? But it's just, this person is not going to, you can't like force a person to go in that certain direction. The action here, it feels like more of anything is kind of internal. I feel like they do have communication blockages, but I feel like they're trying to work through that, but it's slow as shit, because this Queen of Swords, she can be the bitch card at times, but I don't feel that from this person. I feel like this is more of a love language thing between you and this person. Let me see if I can find the one that flipped. This feels like a love language barrier, okay? That's not something that means you're never going to get through it. It just means that's something you got to work through, right? On both sides. If both people are willing to, anything's possible. But the 3 of Wands reversed and the 8 of Cups reversed. I don't feel like this person is trying to walk away from you. In fact, I feel like they're trying to make progress. This 6 of Swords is like, you see the rocky stuff and then the smooth stuff. I just read the way I feel like all of the cards together have a certain meaning. This card can be about moving on from somebody, but this card with it is saying like moving through the energy of the love language barrier, trying to make that progress towards dropping their guard. All right, let me find the one that was flipped over in here. But I don't feel like this is something that's going to go fast and it's going to be 4 of Wands. I just don't feel like it's something that's going to go fast, but I do feel like they would like to make it work. Whatever make it work means for you. But like I said, the action here is more of an internal thing. This is like this person trying to get in. The best thing, I know we're going to pull cards from your higher self, but it feels like the best thing you could do with this person is have a judgment-free zone and drop your expectations of what you think it should look like in terms of connection-wise, right? And that's pretty much all you can do, and then let it go from there. Because even the 4 of Wands came out. I feel like give this person a chance, especially now if this is a person you've went around in circles for 3 years and they've cheated 17 times, I know that's probably not it. But I'm just saying, you know if it's worth the shot. But this feels like small steps forward. There's a little bit of communication issues, but I would give it a chance based on the cards that came out. Hey, Nikki Pooh. So let's get H some advice cards from her higher self. I literally got the idea to do advice cards from higher self because of Nick, y'all. Because he's always asking me to pull cards from his higher self. All right, 3 advice cards for H. 3 advice cards from higher self for H. I don't know what that one was. Damn, that one flipped out and went up in the air, huh? Ace of Cups, 9 of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Rods reversed, Magician reversed. This literally feels like your higher self asking you to give this a shot at emotions, emotional connection. Give it a shot. Maybe it's because you're meant to learn a certain thing from this person. Maybe your higher self wants you to interact with them for some deeper lesson than what we even know in this moment. But Ace of Cups as your advice feels like giving this person some sort of shot, you know, trying to see where it goes. Let me close this free list right now. And not trying to really manifest some new beginning elsewhere. Not in this moment anyway. So that's what I got for you, H, and thank you very much. Boop. Monty is stuffed. We always be talking about some food in here, don't we? Every time. Every time. Alright, I gotta hit the vape one time. Thank you, H. I hope that made sense for you. What did you cook, Dan? Y'all, I just heard my daughter's having a sleepover. She's in the 6th grade. And they're in there prank calling somebody. And I just heard her in her room. She said, she sounds like an old man who farms for a living or some shit. All right, Nick, you can lay it on us over there. Like, what the hell are they doing back there, y'all? I need to take them kids out for some activities. I am going to take them tomorrow to this little, it's not really a beach. We call it a beach. It's like a lake where the Indian mounds are. It was the place I was telling you about the other day, aliens. And it's like 20 minutes from here. So we can take them, I can take them for the day. And we got the metal detector. So I'm going to let them go play in the dirt and get in the water. And walk off some energy. Alien said, no, you need to chill. Alright, let's do the purple deck. I always be doing the purple deck for Nick. I don't know. 6 shuffles. How is Nick's higher self viewing him at this time? Yes, I will, aliens. They have these Indian burial grounds. And it's mounds. And one of them is so tall, like ever since I was a kid, I could remember these concrete steps. It's like goes all the way up to the top of the mound. So you can actually walk up there to the top of it and it's real flat on the top. I don't know how many feet tall it is. I just know that it's tall as hell. Like it would probably hurt you if you fell off of it. And then they have some mounds there that are shorter. 3 more shuffles. How is Nick's higher self viewing him at this time? Oops. Dan said, I'm going to laugh if Mr. Farmer starts talking about soybeans or corn. Oh, I'm down for a cinnamon roll, Nick. Yes, I am. I love junk food. It's like junk food is life. I know that's a terrible thing to say, and I'm working on getting myself together and eating fruit and more vegetables and being like all good. It's a work in progress, though, let me just say. It is, aliens, especially that it's a small town, so it's never really packed with people. And it's been there all my life, so the people around here pretty much take it for granted. They don't, they don't overrun the place unless it's like a holiday weekend or they're having a festival or like if there's a field trip or something like that. But in general, it's never really that full. You can always get you a little spot on the beach and be away from, you'll see people, but they won't be like right up your ass, which is the best part. Dan done cooked. Oh, he said he got out of it. Deli chicken, buns, and deviled egg salad. Hey, that's okay with me. I'm all about getting out of cooking. Give me one to flip now. How is Nick's higher self viewing him right now? Okay, let's see what all these flipped over him first. The Ten of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Moon reversed. Oh, this feels like purge energy. Purge energy, okay? The Six of Swords reversed and the High Priestess. It feels like really good, but in the 3D world, it's painful and like you're going 2 steps forward and 3 steps back, if that makes sense. I'm about to really share too much information with y'all, but I got to take my bra off. Do y'all do that, the women in here? By taking the strap and pulling it through your sleeve so you don't even have to take your shirt off? Okay, Nick. Ten of Swords. The reason why I think this is like subconscious reprogramming shit is the Moon is reversed. Six of Swords is reversed. But then, Three of Wands and the High Priestess. That's what's like the end of it, right? Out of the 5 cards. So, this feels like putting an end. It's almost like obliterating some sort of patterns in your subconscious. And I feel like your belief systems are hanging on for dear life. When I say that, I'm going to give you an example of how this is going to feel in the 3D world. Just say you're doubting yourself at work. I'm just giving an example, okay? Putting an end to that and having a day or two where you're really defeating those thought patterns. You're starting to actually believe in yourself at work in some sort of conscious way. And then I be damned, that third day you go back to work and it hits you again, Six of Swords reversed. And you feel like you're right back to square one. But it's only an illusion that you're back to square one. It's just your old beliefs. Think of it as a baby not wanting to go to daycare on the first day when their mom leaves them, or the first day of school. They're like 3-4 years old, right? They're hanging on for dear life. That is how these subconscious beliefs are. They hang on for dear life. Right when you think you've got it mastered, whatever this is for you mentally, okay? Intuitively, whatever you got going on here, you are putting an end to some sort of patterns in your mind and in your subconscious. The reason why I say it's working is because the Three of Wands and the High Priestess is here. And I feel like deep down inside of you, you know it's working. Because the Three of Wands, in the original Rider-Waite, he's at the shore waiting on his ships to come in. That fourth wand. What is the fourth wand? The Four of Wands. What is that card? That is opportunities or doorways of opportunity that the universe puts on our path. How are those manifested? They're manifested when we have new belief systems and we believe we deserve the opportunities. It really is simple, but it's hard to do it in a human meat suit because we have so much programming weighing us down. But what I'm saying is, you're already at the Three of Wands, and you know it. At times, you know it. But then you go back into some sort of old pattern. It's a process. You've been being programmed since you were birthed, right? So it's not something that's going to happen in one day. But you are making a lot of progress in a short window of time. When I say short window of time, let's just say it took you 6 months to get so and so far. Well, how old are you? I know it's over 30, right? That's how many years of programming you're undoing. You got a tangled up ball of fishing line. You're undoing it one little piece at the time. There's a big ass knot over your whole switchboard. But there's shit popping through that's actually working, and you're getting there, and then you feel like you go backwards sometimes. But Three of Wands, the High Priestess, you do know, you have an inner knowing that something is going in a good way. But I feel like you are your worst critic. All right, let me give you an advice card from your higher self. I definitely am making progress, but yeah, being kind to myself when I take steps back and reprogram my mind to have resilience. You have got it. Advice cards from Nick's higher self. Okay, what is this? Three of Cups. What is this? Knight of Cups. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Focus on grounding yourself. When I say that, I just mean like breath work. That sounds so simple and dumb, but actually it only takes like 5 minutes to do it. You have nothing to lose. I feel like that's the groundedness. And also, if you have people in your life that are not romantically related to you, but just say it's acquaintances, enjoy time with those people anytime you get a chance. Three of Cups and the Knight of Cups. When those people are around, I feel like it'll help heal your heart chakra in some sort of way. Look, there's the Justice at the bottom. See, you're coming into a sense of balance in some sort of way. But I feel like whatever this represents, the Three of Cups, even if it's just family members, any other human in your life that you can just hang out with in a judgment-free way and enjoy their presence, I feel like that'll help ground you. Also, do things like physically. When I say that, to ground yourself, like put your feet on the dirt if you can, at least 30 minutes a day for the next couple months. Try and do that. Put that as a goal for yourself, as advice from your higher self. Focus on doing things that keep you grounded. Also, like working on routines, giving you that thing to work towards, that worthy ideal, whatever it is for you, because I feel like you are coming into a place of balance, even if you don't see it in this moment. So that's what I got for you, Nick, and I hope that makes sense. Okay. Uh-oh. I just got Sully's money just came through. So, Nick, is it okay with you if I let y'all go back and forth? Because I still got 2 questions left for Nick. Thank you, Sully. Good, Nick. Thank you. All right, Sully, you can go up. Okay, Nick. Sully. What kind of salad did you say you had, aliens? Is strawberries, arugula, spinach, feta cheese, kiwi, red onions, candied walnuts, and sunflower seeds. And it's preferred with balsamic dressing, but goes with what you like. That sounds so good. And I'm over here just eating some stinking Pizza Hut. Why is P avoiding Sully? Where'd you get that from, aliens? That salad. Is it something like that's a chain? Why is P avoiding Sully? When I sent her a picture of the fruit bowl. I did too, Monty. I was at work that day. And I had a fruit bowl and it had like cantaloupe. It had all kind of melons in it, like some watermelon, some cantaloupe, the honeydew melon, and it was all chopped up in there. I think I got it from Winn-Dixie or something. And I sent her a picture. Oh, God. She ain't forgot that, has she? Why is P avoiding Sully? You might have to help me out with what comes out, Sully, because you know I'm not good at, like, I have no idea what the situation is. So when the cards come out, we can figure this out together, okay? You be sending pictures of your food too, Monty? Why is P avoiding Sully? No communication right now. Two of Swords reversed came out first. Hierophant reversed. The Star. The first thing that came to my mind, and this may not be something this person would ever admit to you, but on the level of, this is like deciding within themselves, whoever they are. So if it's romantic, then it would be like they think you're too good for them in a romantic way. It's like they put you up on a pedestal because they don't feel like they can show up in the way that a person of your caliber, see, like you're this star and all these little ones in the background, like that's the way they look at you. That's the way their perception of you is. So Hierophant reversed, it's like they don't feel like they can actually, they may not think of it in this way exactly. I'm trying to think of how they would be seeing it from their perspective. Like they know deep down they're not, when I say stable, that's not even the word I'm trying to say. It's like they know they can't show up in a very routine, basic way and be there like they know you would be. Hierophant reverse. This is the commitment card, especially you said it's romantic, right? So it's like they are actually consciously aware of some sort of pattern they have when it comes to commitments. This person just doesn't feel like they're in commitment material mode. And then they see you as a star. Now, this is what always used to piss me off back when I even had interest in romance. The person that sees this as the star card, but then this has never made logical sense to me. But then they can't, they put us on they put you on a pedestal, but at the same time, they actually can't show up in a committed way. And the part that's so annoying about it is it's based on something about how they view themselves. All right, two more cards. Five of Cups. Five of Swords reversed. I got to get one more just to see if one more comes out. And the Moon. Oh, yeah. This is this person's energy within themselves. See, and I'm not just saying this because it's the cool thing to say to you and make you feel better about yourself and them feel worse. I'm saying it because it's the truth about what came out. This is something they keep secretly, or what's deep down on an emotional level, on a subconscious level. This is what's going on inside of this person. Five of Swords reversed and the Five of Cups in the upright. This is how they view, this is their self-concept. They have a shitty self-concept, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, so how does that manifest for them in their world? Well, they show up in a way that's very non-committal, that's very here today, gone tomorrow. I feel like the Knight of Wands energy, even though that card didn't come out, is kind of the same as this. Ironic that you say that, because he has a way of making me feel not enough because of his inconsistency. Right, so he's projecting his insecurities onto the relationship. I know even if it's not a long-term relationship or committed, it is a form of a relationship, right? So all it is, the dynamic you and him are playing out is a literal projection of what his self-concept is. Now, when you say makes you feel not enough, think about what you're saying. I do the same shit. I'm not saying, I'm telling you this out of love. Focus on that from like a logical perspective. No matter what this person does, consistency wise, you're always enough. That's what you have to work on believing in your subconscious mind. Don't play into this dynamic, because it's literally a self-concept issue in this person's head. It's their beliefs, their thought patterns, and the way they view themselves projected onto the screen of space, and you are just the person that's part of the dynamic in the moment. In fact, don't even take it personal, because whether it was you or someone else, this same dynamic would play out. Why? Because this is their subconscious programming. It's literally just a certain program that's running underneath their conscious awareness. And it's the way they see themselves. In fact, I'm serious, they literally do put you up on like a sort of a pedestal. But whether they do or not, I want you to look at it like, they're not going to allow me to feel not enough because I'm always enough, you know? Focus on programming that belief within you. Okay, let me give you 3 cards from your higher self. But see, this is like what's going on deep down inside of this person. And you could feel this sense of disappointment or conflict in your head, right? It's just a mirroring thing. It's a projection thing. The way this person's treating you is a physical manifestation of their own self-concept and subconscious program. So the way you break that, how do you break that? This is what you do. Even if you choose to deal with this person, that's fine. You can deal with them all day, but don't allow them to make you feel any type of way. Always feel enough. Whether this person is here or in Timbuktu, who gives 2 shits? You are always enough. It's easy to say it, but it's actually like, get that belief program deep ingrained in your soul. You always feel enough. When they don't show up correctly, you laugh that shit off, because you know they're going to show up correctly for you, because you're always enough. Even if they don't show up, you don't give a shit. You can't relate to that story. Don't play into the dynamic. You see where I'm going? Yeah, you get like in this routine of your life being A1 priority. Take your conscious awareness away from that feeling of not enough. Like, really focus on reprogramming that. Like, pick the new programming you want to have and focus on just pouring that shit into your subconscious. Because I do feel like this is just a projection of this person's poor self-concept, and you just happen to be the person helping him play out the dynamic in this moment. You shouldn't even take it personal, because they actually put you up on a pedestal. But the thing that you can do about it, like logically and a concrete advice, is don't play. When I say don't play into it, You don't give it any energy. You don't react to it, because that will perpetuate the cycle that he's already doing. This inconsistency, don't react. Whether he shows up or not, release your expectations of what it's supposed to look like. And whenever you say, well, I really wish he would show up, let's say that thought crosses your mind. The first thing you should do is say, well, that's done. He will. Whatever. I'm going to go exercise. Then it shows up again. Oh, yes, that's done. I'm going to go journal. I'm going to go clean my room. I'm going to go watch a funny ass movie. I can't relate to that not being done. It's done, you know? Oh, me. These people make me want to kick their ass. I'm talking about these people y'all be dealing with sometime. I be wanting to kick their ass. Make one of my subscribers feel like that makes me mad. They gonna make me put tequila in this pineapple stuff. Okay. Nick is up for his second one. Alex said, tell it. All right, Nick. And then Sully, I'm going to let you do another one after that, okay? I'm going to go back and forth between y'all so y'all don't have to wait as much. Is Corin the Taurus a potential romantic partner on my life path? She said, there goes Marley again. I know. I be ready to pull up. When they make me feel, when y'all be feeling sad, like, I be like, Tell them, Alex. You do snap your finger when you say that. Okay. You go, Alex. That makes my heart smile. All right. Alex says, snap them fingers. It's so weird. Now Nick said he was amazed at how far he's come. When you get lost in trying to grow and do better, right? You do lose a lot. I'm just saying in my experience. Now, this may not happen to y'all exactly like this, but you lose a lot of people. Like, you don't really have anybody. Kind of feels like that at times. You kind of really don't have a lot of people in your daily life. Like, your circle's not real big, so to speak. But then once you get lost in trying to do better, you look around and it's a few months have passed or a year's passed, and it's like you didn't even really notice it, but your bank account always has more in it than it's ever had in your life. Or you stick to certain habits that are good for you healthy-wise more than you ever have in your life. And then the next month goes by or 6 months and you look back and you're doing it even more than you were before. And it just keeps building on itself. It's kind of like you do it without even realize you're doing it. And then you look back and you're like, damn, you know? All right. Nick said, I validate myself, bitch. I think this person's name was Corin. I'm looking back up here at the question to make sure I got it right. Is Corin the Taurus a potential romantic partner on my life path? Is Corin the Taurus a potential romantic partner for Nick on his life path? The whole deck gonna fall on the thing. Come on now. I got 5 of Pentacles reversed, 6 of Swords, and something's already flipped in the deck. Let's see what it was. 10 of Cups reversed. What else? The underlying energy is the Ace of Wands. I feel like this person's got a lot of past energy showing up in their cards. Not in a bad way, but I'm just saying, this feels like past stuff because you're asking about potential for new love. And the way I read, when these kind of cards come out and you got someone you're asking about new romance, this feels like the past stuff. But the thing I like about this person's energy is the 5 of Pentacles is reversed. Yeah, they've been through it, okay? Let's don't get it twisted. They have felt very victimized in some sort of way, but it's like they are working through some sort of victim mentality or victim mindset. The reason why I'm saying they're actively working is because it is reversed. Something that they had the idea that it was going to be long-term, maybe even lifelong energy. And this could be friends and family that did this to this person, but whatever it is, they felt like they were a victim at some point in the recent past to their circumstances, right? But the reason I like this person's energy is they are working through it. We're all works in progress. Ain't none of us, arrived. It's always a process. But 6 of Swords, they're going towards the calm waters from the bullshit, from that victim mentality. It's like they're going forward. So they are actively working through a lot of stuff. And then the underlying energy is the Ace of Wands. Yes, there's definitely a potential physical attraction between y'all. The Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands. The 4 of Cups, when it comes to, 4 of Pentacles, I'm sorry, but when it comes to emotions, this is something that would have to naturally unfold over a period of time. Because as far as this person is, or this connection with you and this person together, it's going to take some judgment-free patience and openness to get to the heart space, because the 4 of Pentacles is there. But yes, there is chemistry. There is attraction between y'all. And like I said, this person is actively working through some stuff. So in terms of new love, it's never going to be perfect, right? This feels like someone that I would advise you would be fine to interact with them. Open up line of communication. Start talking, so to speak. Start getting to know each other, right? Because I feel like as time goes on, this 7 of Wands, when I looked at the bottom again, this feels like a sense of, with time, they will slowly drop that pentacle that's over their heart. They will slowly let that guard down. They'll slowly drop the wall. The dam will go. And then once the dam is lowered, all that water is going to come out. What is the water? That's the emotional part of the connection. Right now, I feel like if you really have interest in this person, the key would be opening up the communication, light-hearted interactions that you can go and do things and enjoy each other's company, because there's already chemistry. That's there, period. That's not even an issue. But that sense of judgment-free zone, openness, and enjoying each other, that would naturally over time grow and evolve into something that would be emotional. But it's going to take that patience. And it's going to take that, like, it just kind of happens, kind of like when an oak tree grows. It just kind of happens, and once you look at it one day, there's an oak tree when it was a little bitty ass acorn at one point. It just takes that sense of timing, right? Oprah's forgiveness speech. I don't know what that is, but I need to watch that. So let me give you 3 cards from your higher self, advice about this situation, Nick. Let's give Nick 3 cards from his higher self. 3 of Pentacles. 2 of Cups. What did I say? I didn't say exactly like this, but Three of Pentacles. This is like the teammate card. This is the foundation card. This can be a friendship card. Sometimes it can be like work related energy. But the Two of Cups came out with it in the upright. That's the first emotion card I've seen here. But I'm saying that's the way you would get to an emotional connection with this person, by building that foundation of stability and trust, and actually just doing things in general that would be, friendly and platonic even. And then it would naturally, there's one more in here somewhere. What is the one? Three of Swords reversed. Well, that just feels like a healing card, kind of like the Five of Pentacles reversed. That feels like that goes with that. And the Six of Pentacles, which is that balanced give and take. Over a period of time, that balanced give and take, when this person recognizes that you're just there, you're not trying to have any sort of expectations, and there's creating a foundation of trust and stability. I like this person, whoever it is. Oprah's forgiveness speech. I want to Google the hell out of that. I feel you, Nick. Mama said they'd be days like that, right? It's easy to feel like, y'all, the way we've been programmed to feel it. It's so weird how everything we've been taught is kind of backwards. That's the way I feel sometimes. Hold on one second. And Sully, you can post your next one, and then I will get Nick's third one. Sully! If she's in here right now, she's up for donation. Alex said, even though they texted me last weekend, well, if it's an ex-person, ain't Mercury and Gatorade. Will P communicate with Sully again soon? Okay. Will P communicate with Sully again soon? Five shuffles. Will P communicate with Sully again soon? Money. Y'all y'all reading this? She said he sent me money on Cash App just to send me a message. Oh my God. You must have him blocked. I am about to fall off my chair. And now Alex said, I blocked his number and he still sent me a message using his email. I can just see him Cash Apping $3.99. How you doing, boo? Dan said, Dan is back. Back again. Dan is back. Tell a friend. She said it was $5. Right, Sully? I'd be like, okay, $5 a message. We can talk. That's dedication. I'm with Alex. She said, I didn't respond, but I cashed it out. She got her $5. Will P communicate soon with Sully? I'm dead. That's too much. Alright. Let me shuffle it 2 more times. I have no idea why, but I'm doing it anyway. When I feel like it's not, they sticking together or something, I don't know. Alright. Will P communicate soon with Sully? Any action, communication, or whatever comes out, any sort of actions he's going to take soon. Yes, and yes, and yes. I didn't see, 2 of them flipped over, but look what I just seen. Knight of Swords, Page of Cups. But the only thing I don't like, Sully, is don't take less than you deserve from this person, because I feel like suddenly they may send you some sort of text. The Page of Cups is a small gesture in some sort of way. Temperance reversed, the Moon, 5 of Cups reversed. That's a comeback around card. Even if y'all don't have like a concrete committed energy, the 5 of Cups reversed is still coming back from a sense of not being around, because remember you said no communication. That's a comeback around energy. But the Knight of Swords and the Page of Cups, you want to know if he'll communicate? I feel like absolutely. But you know what? The key to breaking this dynamic of him giving you this little page-ass energy is work on the reactions you have when he does communicate. Don't have a sense of urgency about you. Be okay with it coming in and out. You know, like if he communicates, fine. But if not, that's fine too. If you can actually get your energy to be in that spot energetically, it's something you can't fake, unfortunately, but you can work towards it. But I feel like this person may have a sense of imbalance that's on a deeper level than what you actually realize when it comes to their emotional maturity, okay? Because the Moon and the Temperance reversed with the 5 of Cups reversed, like they just may have a sense of emotional immaturity in some sort of way, if that makes sense. The Moon can be about secrets, but the reason why I feel like this is more about their emotional instability or immaturity is because the Temperance reversed and the 5 of Cups reversed. like something they don't really share with you or anybody around them is some of a sense of their inner world, you know? They keep that all down within themselves. But yeah, Knight of Swords and the Page of Cups, I do feel like they will communicate. That's right, Sully. So see, you saying you were always urgent, bam. You know what, I feel like definitely they will, but this will give you the opportunity to test out. Can I hold my stability within myself? Don't allow whatever they're doing on the outside of me to really affect my inner world, right? But yes, I do feel like they will. So let's get 3 cards from your higher self. Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands. So from your higher self's perspective, it's like if this person comes around, keep it light. Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Be open, you know, be emotionally available. Be there for a good time. And also, your higher self is asking you to cultivate things that you're passionate about, that make you excited. Follow your excitement. Thank you, Monty. Aliens. Oh. But yeah, because I don't feel like it's because of this person that is asking you to cultivate passion or excitement. I just feel like saying that'll help you manifest things you desire in your life. So let's just say you like to paint and it's something that's fun and exciting. Follow that, Ace of Wands, because I feel like that will help you in certain manifestations, basically. Your heart and your passion. Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. I just feel like for some reason that will help, like, because you know how the Magician card has 4 elements, right? It has, and so the cup and the wand, it's like your passion and your emotions. It'll help heal your heart, basically. It'll help you in healing and manifestation. Short answer, basically. I know, Monty. I believe you because that's what be helping me. Like, I like tarot. That's the only reason why, like, I can do this. It's helped me heal. Y'all help me heal. Y'all are a trip. Okay. So Nick is up for his last one, and then I'm gonna get one of Monty's, and then we'll go back to Sully. Is that good, y'all? You heard that, Sully? And also the communication cards that came out. I'm telling you, it's a yes. And honestly, the faster I feel like it'll happen, Sully, is something to do with that following your passion thing, because that was like your advice from your higher self. So if you can really focus on doing things you like or doing things that helps you get your life organized or something like that kind of vibe, and then every time it comes into your awareness about that person, be like, oh, it's done. Yeah, that sun kiss got me going. I'm used to that stinking aloe water. This sun kiss is popping. How does Irwin's higher self view me? I gotta get another sip of sun kissed. I'm telling you, Monty, if you never had this before, you should invest. It's good stuff. I never had it till today either. Sorry, y'all. I'm just being a giggle butt. This damn sun kiss got me going. How does Erwin's higher self view Nick? 6 shuffles. How does Erwin's higher self view Nick? Dan's being quiet. His wife must be done threw something at him while they watching the ball game. How does Erwin's higher self view Nick? Two more shuffles. Nick said he is an Aquarius sun, Scorpio rising, and a Taurus moon. He said I dented the damn rock she threw. I knew he would have a comeback if I said something. How does Erwin's higher self view Nick? Okay, I'm taking these two because they were flipped over with this. These I'm putting back because there's about 8 of them. 4 of Pentacles came out with the 4 of Cups, the 8 of Cups reversed, and the Death card. Handy pantry. Eight of Pentacles reversed. What? In the door of the refrigerator. King of Cups reversed. 10 of damn swords. You got this card already, Nick. 7 of Cups reversed. And you got this card already too. Ace of Wands with the 3 of Wands in the reverse. And the Ace of Swords. So the underlying energy, if you add the Ace of Wands with the 3 of Wands, you get the 4 of Wands. His higher self views you as an opportunistic portal of some sort in this human life, because the underlying energy, what's not relevant or obvious about the connection, whoever or whatever this person is in your life, it really doesn't matter. It's more about the vibration of you and the vibration of them, like the two energetic signatures having a sense of, let me think about how I'm trying to say this. Having a sense of interaction with each other, okay? And it's because of the human experiences you've had and they've had. It's creating some sort of energetic, opportunistic portal from the universe. That sounds crazy as fuck, but that's what I'm getting, because the Ace of Wands and the 3 of Wands, that is the 4 of Wands. That's like the opportunistic portal. Now, whether you or him step through and learn what you're meant to learn from interacting with each other's energy is another thing, right? That's all part of the game, and you have a choice to do what you want, and he does too. But what I'm saying is there's some sort of sense of opportunity for transformation and putting an end to certain patterns. 10 of Swords with the Death card. By interacting with each other. Because if you step through the portal and you do the work on his side or your side, I feel like it's like this. His higher self views you as that opportunity for him to be able to kick into some sort of transformation within himself as a catalyst, right? Hold on just a minute. Let me handle this. Get your bubbly ass in there. Okay. My daughter coming in here looking like Medea. But see how I'm saying that it might not work? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm out there. But the Eight of Pentacles reversed. It's like that opportunity could not be taken up by his. What is that blue movie where he plugs himself in? I keep thinking Android, but it's not that. It's like his higher self and his meat suit are not on the same page. They may not actually take the opportunity for what it is actually worth, because it could kickstart some sort of awakening in this person with your energy and their energy interacting with each other. It could even open up your heart or his, but I feel like this person is kind of spiritually asleep. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you may be that person that could kickstart some sort of awakening within them. It's like an opportunity for that to happen. But the thing is, the person has to actually do it. And I feel like Four of Pentacles, they're holding on to their human existence, their ego thinking brain, all of that stuff for dear life. And it's probably the Scorpio rising in you, honestly, because that is a catalytic energy. The Scorpio energy is known to mirror to a person what they need to transform, even if they don't actually realize they're doing it. A Scorpio don't realize they're doing that shit. That's a subconscious thing. It's just the energy, their energetic signature just radiates that shit everywhere. So it's like from their higher self's perspective, you have that transformation power if this person will receive it. But I don't know that they will, because I feel like they're holding on to their meat suit thinking brain for dear life. Four of Pentacles. It's like, you know those people that need to just let the tower fall and they hold on to that shabby shit for dear life, all they've ever known. They hold on to that comfort zone. This person feels like they'll do that, even at the expense of their happiness, because the Four of Cups is here. With the Four of Pentacles, holding on to general dissatisfaction out of a fear of going into the unknown. But I do feel like your energy has a signature of catalyst for them. And their higher self sees you as that opportunity to come into their life, interact with them, and kickstart some sort of aha Ace of Swords, also an opportunistic portal for an awakening. But I don't know that they're going to be open to it, like I said. Because see, Eight of Pentacles reversed, not willing to do that inner work on an energetic level. Being closed off to it. But yeah, I feel like the Scorpio rising in you is meant to help them kill some patterns. But it's like they would rather hold on to their dissatisfaction than go through the eye of the needle, so to speak. But yes, that's what I got, Nick. That made me sweat. Shit. What y'all doing?
Made me sweat.
Phil over there chomping down some pizza with Zaxby sauce. She said that made her sweat.
I wanted some ranch.
She's gonna have to want in one hand and shit in the other and see which one fills up faster over there.
Well, we had some ranch in Zaxby's. That was ranch.
What had happened was. I hope that made sense, Nick, because I was sure enough like, what the hell? He said that's exactly what Ismail was for me, and I took it. That's cool. Okay, so let's get Monty up here, and then Sully, if you're in here, we're going to go back to you. I'm going to get Monty her donation one.
I like some ranch sauce.
She just chewing and chomping and... But Let me catch up on what y'all talking about here.
I blocked Mark trying to call me on a blocked number. On them unknown numbers. I seen his name come up. I blocked him. He's so thick.
Okay.
What we deserve the cheese pizza.
I just asked Gage which kind he wanted, and he says supreme, but usually Emily don't eat that, so I always get it if they ask. Okay, let me catch up. I'm trying to catch up and reading y'all stuff. Good night, Nick. When Nick leaves, we gotta have a heart to heart with Alex. Okay, what do I gotta focus my little ADD ass over here in the sauce. What do guides want Monty to focus on right now? 6 shuffles. What do the guides want Monty to focus on right now? What should be her main focus right now? What do her guides want her to focus on mainly right now? I'd be so glad I'd be coming on here with y'all. Y'all spice up my life, man. What do her guides... Look at that, it came out. Like, it didn't even play. It just popped on out. Queen of Swords. I don't know why, but I don't feel like you need to be told that. Based on the way you are in the chat. What do her guides want her to focus on right now for Monty? Well, the Queen of Swords and the Five of Wands popped out on top of it. But I really don't feel like that is something that you need to be told, honestly. Let me see what else come out. Knight of Pentacles, Hangman reversed, King of Pentacles reversed, Three of Cups reversed. Then the Queen of Wands is at the bottom. The Justice. Page of Cups and the Seven of Cups reversed is also at the bottom. Good night, Alex. they running their mouth back there? I'm trying to think. I feel like they're saying don't overextend yourself or over expect in terms of like your physical world. I feel like you need to slow it down a little bit. Not saying you got to sit down and never go to work again. I'm just saying the example of this would be with the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles reversed as advice from a higher level. It's saying give yourself a minute. Don't be quite so hard on yourself in terms of being in this King of Pentacles. You don't have to build Rome in a day. Like, take time to reevaluate, like Mercury and Gatorade energy, right? Oh, my bad. Okay, got it. But I feel like that's saying don't be too, like an example, if they give you overtime opportunity at work, but you don't have to take it because you really don't need it, but you just take it because that's what you expect of yourself. Instead, take your paid time off. You know what I mean? Do things to sit there for a minute.
You know you do.
And tell her to shut the hell up. She's in the background trying to chomp and put her 2 cents in where we ain't even asked for 1 cent. Anyway, and also I feel like with the Queen of Wands and the Justice, it's asking you to come up with some sort of thing that gives you excitement to work on and do because it'll create balance in your life. Even if it's something you don't make money on, everything you do don't have to be based on like earthly possessions. And I'm not saying it is, but you don't have to do just the 3D things, right? Whatever that is. The stuff that you've always been taught you're supposed to do. Those things. Even if it's only an hour a week, make time to do things that's exciting to you. The best energy this can be is come up with a hobby. Any sort of thing like a hobby. Because I feel like the hobby will actually in turn balance you out in some sort of way. That's something you could focus on. That would be, it's not saying drop your priorities. Do what you have to do with the Knight of Pentacles. But also the hobby. And you just said you're dealing with family drama. And that's what the Queen of Swords is there for with the Five of Wands. Even though it may not look like something you should do, if somebody's coming in your life bringing the Five of Wands energy, chop chop, motherfucker. You know, don't even give it no. In fact, I was wondering, why is this Three of Cups reversed here? It may mean you need to just back off completely for whoever this person, place, or thing is, because there's too much drama there, right? Three of Cups reversed, Five of Wands. Queen of Swords was like your answer card. But I don't know what this thing is, but it's something that, even if it doesn't produce any money, that I don't think that's what the actual goal is. It's like, is there something you would like to do? Is there something that sparks your curiosity? Is there something that you would just enjoy passing your time doing? Do that as much as you can, even if it's only an hour or two a week, because it'll create some sort of balance within you. Don't cut that out of your life because you feel like you need to focus on everything that's King of Pentacles related. Still do your basic responsibilities. Get rid of whatever this dramatic energy is at all cost. And try and focus as much energy as you can, even like I said, if it's an hour a week. There you go, talking like me, talking about some sleep.
You know you sleep.
And then, I know you probably don't need to hear this, but the Page of Cups with the Seven of Swords reversed. That feels like some energy, Mercury's in Gatorade, where someone feels guilty and they'll send you a message. Even though you said they've already done that, I feel like they're still going to do that again. But your higher self is saying, this person hasn't don't get fooled, whoever this is, even if it's not your ex, even if it's a friend or someone else. They haven't changed their mindset. They're not open minded. You know what I'm saying? They're still as narrow minded as they were before. Even though they do feel a sense of guilt or remorse about something they've done or said to you, and they're probably going to try and contact you, they're still the same closed minded twat they were to start with. So, as a summary, what your higher self or guides would like you to know is you don't have to focus on everything 3D all the time. Maintain your responsibilities, but don't put so much pressure on yourself for the physical world and, getting the house and the car and the whatever else. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. When people start to come towards you with this drama energy, just don't engage. Queen of Swords. And like I said, try and put some sort of energy into pursuing this Queen of Wands energy, because out of anything else, that can help you heal and balance yourself out more than pretty much even attaining material wealth, right? She said, Marley, I'm a Virgo. Well, then no damn wonder is telling you that. Shit. I knew that too. Well, hell, no wonder it's telling her to quit damn working. Sleep and work, right? Lord. Time to go fishing. That's right. So, Alex, we gotta ask you something. Since Nick already left, do you want us to hook y'all up? Listen, friend. Friend, are you listening? Because y'all are both nice. Just think about it, friend, and call me back. Y'all know that guy on Facebook that does that? She said the way you was whispering, I thought she was about to sell some weed. Oh my God. Sully, if you're in here, you are up. Oh. She said, my brother is a Virgo. He's very patient, but when he gets mad, watch out. He's like one of them people that you can push him and push him and push him, but then whenever he's actually had enough, it's like done. Okay. What's going on between P and Kim? Wondering if my intuition is correct. 5 shuffles. Say one damn punch is all it's going to take. This is for Sully. What's going on between P and Kim? What is the energy between P and Kim? One more shuffle. That was flipped over. I'm putting it back in the pile. Oh my God, he literally knocked somebody out with one punch. Hey, that's a good brother to have, right? What is going on between P and Kim? Wondering if her intuition is correct. I saw the Four of Pentacles peep out and then... Eight of Pentacles. Did another... I thought one flipped. No. What is going on between P and Kim? Knight of Cups reversed. What is going on between P and Kim? Four of Wands. Judgment, Three of Cups reversed, and the Queen of Cups. So, P and Kim, I feel like this is two different energies. One of them is one and one of them is the other one. I feel like there is one person here that's got their heart open to this person and one that's closed off. I almost feel like one person wants something and one doesn't. One person wants something and one person doesn't. And this is about the door being open there and one person being willing to put in the work. This feels one-sided to me. Because even the Seven of Wands is at the bottom and the Page of Swords. That feels like two different energies. One person is closed off or walled up and one person is like wondering or checking, would this person, you know, let me in? And they're not. So I don't know which person is which, but one is wanting this and one doesn't. One is emotionally open to the idea of this opportunity, wanting to work on things, wanting to bring things to life, and one person, no, they don't want it. I just don't know which is which sucks. If you know for a fact that that person, I don't know how to tell which is which. Shit. So, do you know if this person, if they had a history together, do you know who broke up with who, maybe, if they ever had a history? Because if this person got dumped, let's just say if the girl dumped him, well, then he still wants some sort of opportunity with her, but she's not open to it. That could be one way this would play out, because the Three of Cups reversed in the Judgment. Wanting to work on it, wanting that opportunity. The girl's closed off, but he's still wondering. The girl is not open to take a love offer, but he wants it. You see? Or it could be vice versa. If this is a past person for him, I just wonder, did he get dumped? If he did, then he may still want some sort of opportunity with her, but she's not open to it. Yes, they dated for a year. I called him following her recently and asked about it, which caused our separation. There you go. Page of Swords. Following her. That's the stalker card. I swear that's got to be it then. If he's still like pursuing her in any way, if your gut's telling you that, even if it's just wondering about her, he still wants some sort of opportunity with her, but she's not willing to engage. Like she's closed off to the idea of a love offer. See, that's her. In fact, I feel like she would be very defensive towards him if he came on too strong, you know. So therefore, you got this Page energy. I'm fixing to get 3 cards of advice from your higher self, Sully, when dealing with this person. What is the best advice for dealing with this person? For you. Well, I got, let's see, the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Cups. And then I got one more, the Hermit reversed. This is asking you, High Priestess is at the bottom. So you're already getting this nudge if this message resonates. If not, then don't listen to me, because it's telling you to listen to your intuition. But the Hermit reversed is about going out and interacting with people, right? It's like the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Cups. I feel like that's asking you to go out of your comfort zone and go and do things out of the ordinary, whether it's go to a different coffee shop or hang out with friends. Do things where you could meet people, and not with the intention of meeting a specific person, but with the Two of Wands and the Two of Cups, it's like the Two of Cups that would really fit you is out there, but you've got to actually take that Ace of Wands journey to get out and do things for the wheel to spin and that actually to come into your life. So if you have a knowing that this person is stalking someone else, if I was you, I would just be like, not my problem. Even if it hurts your feelings in the moment, if you reprogram your belief system enough and you start to believe in yourself and have confidence, you won't want to give this person a chance while they're in that energy of going after someone they can't have, you know? I just feel like this is asking you to get out there and do things, and that's where your fortune, the wheel, can turn. Even if you're not actually dating other people, just open the door to the idea of it. Just have the door open. If they come in, they do. If not, they don't. But you can still focus on yourself and your routines in the meantime. So that person that you deserve can come in. Even if it's this person, but they've changed this bullshit. You know what I mean? It's like, even if it's this exact person that it works out with, well, they got some shit they need to change around in here. So focus on changing around your shit while they get this shit together. But your High Priestess is at the bottom, so you already know. Alex is not listening to our bullshit today. Alex has had enough of our asses. Okay, Monty, you can post your next one, and I'm going to check the door real quick. I'm coming right back. Ow. Okay. He's so tired of us. Alex, you tired of our mouth? Oh, shit. She's getting vibes from the minister. Minister Mark from my dad's church. What's up with that? I'm getting some vibes. My dad was the head deacon. Alright, you want me to do like his energy overall, like an energy check, or his energy towards you, or just like an overall energy check? I want to make sure I answer it how you want me to. Energy towards you. Okay. Let's use this one. 5 shuffles. Minister Mark's energy towards Monty B. The minister's energy towards Monty. Oh no, we don't want to see no Ace of Wands when we're looking at. The hell. He's always orbiting when I'm there. He better take his orbiting ass on down the road. Because of my dad, maybe? Let's see. What is his energy overall, in general, towards Monty B? Nah. Empress reversed. Page of Swords. These came out, but they just all came out, so I'm putting them back. 7 of Wands reversed. Eight of Cups reversed. The Star. The underlying energy is the Hangman. So this feels like someone who wonders with this Page of Swords if there's anything they can say or do. Now this is from his perspective, so don't take it like I'm saying it this way, but this would be like from his perspective. Is there anything he can say and do to help kickstart some sort of healing process within you? Because that's a healing card. And it's like, in his mind, if he says and does little things with this Page of Swords energy, can he kickstart some sort of growth? Because it's like, he's doing this judging thing without even realizing. He may not be doing it from a place of intentionally judging you, so don't get me wrong. It may not be that. It may just be that this is the way his mind works in terms of minister kind of head space. You see what I mean? But it's like, can he get past this wall and say the right thing, Page of Swords, that will help kickstart some sort of growth and healing within you? Because he feels like you need that. Even if you don't need that. And it's like, he's willing to wait it out and not give up. So any chance he sees you, from his perspective, he wants to plant that seed, right? He wants to say that thing that will pull you in the direction of growing and letting him in a way that will cause some sort of healing from his. You know how some people will do the altar call at church. I'm just giving an example of this energy. And they think if they say the right thing and the person comes forward and they repent of their sins, they're saved forever, and that's their belief system, right? Okay, that's fine. I'm just saying, this person is willing to stick it out each time to say that thing or plant that seed because they feel like you need some sort of salvation or healing. I'm not saying they're doing it in a really bad way. Even the Six of Swords is at the bottom. Well, you need to listen to that, Monty. You need to listen to that more than me. Because this Page of Swords, if you feel that way intuitively, This Page of Swords can be things like putting his toe in the water to see if he can get in there, to see if you'll drop your guard. I would stay as far away from him if I could if his eyes said something different. Let's get 3 cards from your higher self, advice with dealing with this person. How should you deal with this person? Let's see what comes out. Let's just see. You know, eyes is the window to their soul. Look, the intuition card is right there. You already know. Never ignore it. Trying to get, so you think your dad wants you more involved in it? In the church or something like that? And your dad wants y'all together or something? You think that? He's trying to match make you, you think? So he wants you with that person because they're in the church, maybe? Oh, Lord. He's trying to play, like he's trying to do it in a good intention kind of way. Like the road to hell was paved with good intentions. He's trying to do it to look out for you and give you someone that would be good for you, so to speak, huh? Like that. He never loved your choices. He said you didn't have a good picker. So you didn't have a good picker, huh? According to your dad. I bet you didn't like the one he liked, did you? What was this that fell on the floor? I'm putting it back because I don't know if it was upright or not. He liked one. That's probably the very one you couldn't take. You didn't want nothing to do with. Alright. From her higher self perspective, what is the advice on dealing with this person? With this minister person? Ain't that like sad in some ways, y'all, when you outgrow somebody? It's like y'all hit a wall, but you still have that special place in your heart. 10 of Pentacles was an advice card. This person might want to take you home. I'm just saying. 5 of Pentacles. And that's the freaking Hierophant, but it came out sideways. And that damn 6 of Swords is there again. And see it right here? It came out. Page of Cups, 6 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. I do feel like this person wants to like comfort you in some sort of way. Because you know the 5 of Pentacles card is here, but the 10 of Pentacles came out first. So this person could feel a sense of obligation because the 10 of Pentacles in terms of what you're going through family-wise right now. They could feel a sense of obligation to try and comfort you in some sort of way. With spirituality even. But they could also feel a sense of obligation to try and comfort you in general because of probably even the relationship is like they know your dad, right? They were involved in a spiritual community with him. And also they're probably aware of that you're feeling pretty, you know what, 5 of Pentacles. But Page of Cups is here. I'm on the fence. Like maybe it's just a sense of obligation to try and comfort you, but at the same time, there could be a little bit of a Page of Cups is like, you know, putting that. There may be some sort of like innuendo, this person, because Page of Swords is there as well. You know, testing the waters, so to speak. This person may do something to test the waters and just see how you respond, but not go too far overboard just in case you don't respond in like the same way they want it to be, you know? Like put their toe in the water, but don't go too far, because if you don't respond in the same way, they can still back it up. So it's like they may drop hints, you know, little things. But also, I feel like at the same time, they could feel a sense of obligation to try and say or do the right thing to help you in a time of like you trying to transition through some rocky shit. Because you got 2 6 of Swords with that 5 of Pentacles. Right. Respecting boundaries. But at the same time, seeing if you respond in kind. Because there's 2 pages here. But seeing if you pick up what he's putting down, even though he's respecting the boundaries. That's very possibility, because the freaking 10 of Pentacles came out. Just saying. And now that you say that, the Star card can be like hopefulness that something else could come down the line. You know what I mean? Having that mindset of hopefulness. Because the Star card can be about a positive outlook or a hopefulness. This person's got me confused, I'm not going to lie. I don't know if this... It's either one or two things. It's either this person feels a sense of obligation to try and step up and comfort you at a time of loss because of your dad and this person being in the same sort of spiritual community together, and that's you and that was your, you know. But these page energies, if you get a feeling that this person's interested in more than that, it's like them trying to wait it out and drop little innuendos or hints in those ways. Because the 10 of Pentacles can just be a family card, but it can also be a long-term commitment card. Hierophant and the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like if you're interested in this person, definitely they would take you out. If they're like a single person, because why would they have the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords? But if you're not, just don't get overly friendly, because they may read it in different ways, because they're hopeful about something, but it could be trying to help you heal. So I feel like you're going to have to use your gut, man. I have no idea. I'm stumped. Because this could easily be read as someone trying to comfort you at a time of loss, and they feel kind of a closeness to you due to the little spiritual community that y'all are in together. But then again, when you got these 2 pages, it could be something else with a hopefulness that it'll turn into something more, like the 10 of Pentacles and the commitment card. Shit, you know? Oh, Jesus. Well, I feel like I took you in circles, Monty. Straight circles. You are in a whole other church and you hardly see him. But when I do, he's orbiting. Oh, Jesus. She got one man sending her $5 so he can talk. And then she got the man at church. I swear. And all she want to do is work 73 hours every 2 days. I cannot. They back there talking so much shit in Emily's room. Yes, I know what you mean. Exactly. It's almost like you feel like he's on the prowl energetically, like he's walking around you and he'll say or do things towards you that could mean either thing because he's not overstepping the boundaries. You know? Lord. Because he's not going to be inappropriate, especially with what's going on and what happened in your situation. But at the same time, he does have interest, but he's keeping it on a friendly level so that way it won't be deemed inappropriate should it come up that you're actually not interested back. So that makes you like question it. Shit. Let me do one more thing. This is going to drive me nuts. We're going to get one card. Is this person trying to drop some romantic vibes, okay? Let's just see what comes out. One card, just to see if it's yes or no. We're going to see if it comes in the upright, the reverse, whatever. Does it look like a yes or a no card all by itself? And I'm sorry, but the Knight of Cups was there. So I'm going to give it a yes. God, I hope I'm right. When I went to go shuffle, there was one flipped over, and I did like that, and then there it was. The damn Knight of Cups. That's a yes card. I'm going to quit overthinking it and give it a yes. This man about to make me mad. He needs to be clear with what he's putting down. Shit. I got the damn Knight of Cups. The freaking preacher man gonna give me the Knight of Cups. Oh, but you know, the Knight of Cups could just mean that he's trying to be loving and healing. See, y'all, this is the way my brain operates in general everyday life. When I'm thinking about shit in my own life, I'd be like, well, it could mean this, but then if you think about it, it could be in that way. On the fence. Y'all seeing my brain, how it operates in real time over here about this. You think so, Monty? Did I do all the donations, y'all? Sully and Monty and I know I did. Nick, did I owe you another question, Sully? Now I can't remember. Let me go back and look. I know what she donated was 4 questions. I just don't remember if I did all 4. Yours are done? Well, Sully, if you're in here and I didn't do all 4 of them, you can just post your question because I can't remember. Okay, go ahead. You can go. You're up. Sorry. I get sidetracked. Monty's done got me lost in this conundrum over here. My middle school daughter and her friend is back there in their room playing some game where they talking to each other and they dressing up, and all I can hear is, you need to set your big breasted self down. I'm over here about to fall off this stool. Big breasted self. They in the 6th grade though. They ain't no big breasted nothing back there. How does P honestly feel about Sully? All right. 6 shuffles. I'm sorry, Monty. I feel like I got you in more circles than when you asked the question. She says, stop ear hustling, Marley. Oh, God. She said, you got to sit down somewhere, Marley. Just read the cards and leave them babies alone. How does P honestly feel on the deepest level towards Sully? 3 more shuffles. How does P feel on the deepest level towards Sully? You fall asleep on us, aliens and Dan? How does P honestly feel towards Sully at the deepest level? Oops. I hadn't used these all day. How does P honestly feel on the deepest level towards Sully? Good, I hope so. How does P feel towards Sully on the deepest level? What was that? It wanted to flip. Page of Pentacles reversed. Eight of Pentacles. Two of Wands reversed. Page of Swords in the upright came out. And the Three of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles, okay? And actually, this may not reflect their behavior because you've already told me the situation a little bit. You know what I mean? But the Eight of Pentacles did show up. This is a person that's willing to put in some sort of efforts, but I don't like it because whenever I pulled cards on him and the other person, there was also an Eight of Pentacles willing to put in the effort, right? And also this 2 pages here. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles reversed. This is a sign of immaturity on this person's side. And the Three of Pentacles, I would say that this signifies wanting to build a foundation. But also I like to go with what my gut tells me. And I don't like this because it's like whichever one, Two of Wands reversed. This is if I'm telling you out of love. What I think is saying is it's like he'd be willing to put the work in or he has the intentions of wanting to, but the Three of Pentacles, whenever you have an intuitive knowing that you called him going to check on another person that wasn't you, right? And that Three of Pentacles showed up with the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles showed up in the other spread that was talking about the other person. So I would say that this person is still immature in the way they even view relationships or romantic connections, because that's a very immature way of looking at it. He'd be willing to work on it with you, and he'd also be willing to work on it with the other person. See, I don't like that. Good night, Dan. And he also feels like the first spread I pulled on him, he feels like he puts you up on a pedestal, like he can't live up to what he thinks someone like you, who he's putting up on a pedestal, how you're going to show up. He feels like he can't show up in that way, and that's something to do with his self-concept. I feel like the best thing, and I'm not trying to tell you what to do, like you got to do it this way, but I'm saying I'm just giving you advice, like if I'm just your friend and you're my friend, I'm your friend. I would literally remove my focus from this person. If I wanted this person, if I was you, I would just remove my focus from this person. We already got a spread saying they're going to communicate with you. And then the phone rang as confirmation. That's double, okay? So we already know, we have a knowing that they're going to communicate. I would try and drop my focus on them and put my focus on totally creating like routines and little goals in my life, getting my life in order, come up with a hobby. And then every time this person comes up in your conscious awareness, think it's done. They're communicating anyway, and I'm going to be ready when they do. I'm going to have my self concept in order. My confidence is going to be on point. And if they show up, fine. If they don't, fine. Because I know ultimately they will, because the card said it and there was confirmation with the ringing. That mindset can get this person to do a hell of a lot better than this, I feel like. Because this person's got a little bit of growing up to do. But at the same time, if you drop the urgency or the necessity of this person to interact in a certain way, and you kind of focus on you, and every time you think of them, you go to it's done, they're going to communicate anyway. We know they're going to reach out. That may be the best thing to do to keep you from feeling like you're going in circles mentally. You know what I'm saying? I hope it made sense, and at the same time, I wish it didn't, because I feel like you want to bang your head on a wall. Dealing with pages in the reverse and the upright. And then there's the Nine of Swords reverse, just saying, because that's about creating that sense of no longer having urgency in you. Creating balance by doing breath work or whatever the stuff is that you do to create balance in your life so that you don't have that overthinking thing. Hey, Felicia. All right, I'm going to give you 3 cards from your higher self, Sully. 3 cards of advice from your higher self. I already closed it, but most people probably left. So if you want to wait till I call everybody's name, I'll give you a free yes or no if they ain't all of them in here, okay? Let me write your name down. I'll put your name in the chat once I get to the end, okay? 6 of Cups. That is you finding your inner child right there, Sully. That is you doing things that you would enjoy in a childlike way. Doing things that help you play, so to speak. That is advice from your higher self. Let's just say you liked to rollerblade when you were a teenager. Go buy you a pair and start doing it again. That's something I did. That's why I thought of that. But something that'll create childlike happiness of any sort in your life. I feel like that's the advice from your higher self. Ten of Wands. With the 6 of Cups, it's like that would help balance you out or create a sense of transmuting that burdened energy. That's one way you can go about transmuting some of that. 5 of Cups, same thing. That's another way you can go about transmuting some sort of disappointed energy or burdened energy. There's the 8 of Pentacles at the bottom with the 6 of Wands. So this is about transmutation. With the 6 of Cups, all of this is stuff you can do to transmute this 5 of Cups and this 10 of Wands. This is about doing things, like doing what you can with what you have where you are. This can be a hobby, this can be a side hustle, this can be a second job, but not something that you don't enjoy. When you're in the 8 of Pentacles, it is something you enjoy. And then that creates that sense of victory or success over some area in your life. And as you do that and you move your focus away from this situation and you focus more on this stuff, that's a whole nother area of your life, that other stuff will balance itself out, believe it or not, naturally and over time. as you're consistently in that energy. And the Eight of Pentacles keeps showing up in your spreads anyway. From another perspective, you can really harness that Eight of Pentacles for yourself. That's doing things for yourself, working on yourself, whatever it is for you. I hope that made sense, Sully. She said, oh my God, my sisters and I were just talking about buying skates together. Well, there you go. That's your Six of Cups. Buying skates together. That's perfect. Going skating with each other. If you enjoy doing that, that's the perfect opportunity right there. Get you some earbuds and your favorite music and go be a kid again. Any chance you get. It really does help. It helps me. So thank y'all for the donations. I'm sorry I'm slow, y'all. I'm finna put 2 people at the time in here because I know that they probably left me. G or Lotus, you are welcome, Monty. Thank you very much. And you too, Sully. Thank y'all. Y'all be helping me more than y'all know. Because I don't have friends, y'all. I ain't playing. Not a friend in the book. I do have one friend. We went to high school together. And she has 4 kids now. She works full time. And her smallest kid is like a year old, literally. Her oldest kid is a little bit younger than my oldest. So probably about 15, 16 in that area. So they go from a baby to a 15, 16-year-old, and she works full time, and there's 4 of them. So I know she's busy all the time. So that's about the only one, but we don't really talk ever. Go for it, G. You can post away, friend. Is Scorpio and Aries romantically or sexually involved? Is Scorpio and Aries romantically or sexually involved? Empress reversed. I don't think I feel like they're not at this time because the Empress is reversed. That would be a no. The advice from your higher self is the Nine of Cups in the upright. You know that's the card that says cultivate joy within yourself. And then it'll be mirrored back to you on the screen of space from the connections you have in your life. You know? But yeah, I feel like a no. Maybe not at this moment because Empress reversed. That's a no to me. You are welcome, G. Thank you for waiting. Alright, I put Lotus in there. I agree, Monty. I'm right there with you. I agree completely. Nirvana is up. And of course I have aliens. I bug her a lot. I tell her all the time she's my best friend. She said, you don't bug me at all. Oh, my son was helping me set up the Fiverr account thing. She about to hit me with a spoon. And so I can take personal readings on there. And now it's saying I have to upload a video describing my services. I'm like, what the hell? I just want to be able to post that they can buy a reading and then I send them an unlisted YouTube video with their reading. So I got to figure that out tomorrow. Does Jarrett miss and want to come back around towards me? Does Jarrett miss and want to come back around towards Nirvana? 10 of Cups reversed. With the 6 of Swords as your higher self advice. I feel like this person doesn't think there's any sort of outlook of long-term emotional connection. And the advice from your higher self is to allow this to pass you by and be thankful for the situation and what it's taught you. I know you probably already know that, but with the 6 of Swords, that would be the advice. I hope I have it fixed tomorrow. They just may feel like, Nirvana, that there's no point in coming back towards you. Because 10 of Cups is reversed. They don't have a shot for this to be anything significant and long term, if that makes sense. Hopefully Gage will help me figure out how to upload the thing. And I did it with 3 different choices on the readings because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm winging it, man. But I figured that way we could do like a 1-question reading, but you could pull a spread for like what happened up until this point. Then you get another deck and pull a spread of what's the current energy going on with the question. And then maybe a most likely outcome and then advice cards. You are welcome, Nirvana. Ash is up. She said, ooh, classy. Well, I have a problem. Well, I have problems with my landlord because of my roommate in the coming days. She is telling everyone I am harassing her. Will Ash have problems with her landlord because of her roommate in the coming days? 6 of Wands and the 3 of Cups reversed and the Emperor reversed. I feel like there might be some inconveniences, Ash, but you're going to handle them like a champ. It's nothing that's going to cause you any significant disruptions. And your higher self advice is the 7 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. This is a waiting energy, like allowing everything to unfold in due time, and you'll come out smelling like a rose. So, release control of how it needs to happen and what needs to happen and feeling like anything's happening to you. And just don't react and don't feed into the energy. And I feel like you'll be fine. Alien's gonna whoop me with a spoon or a spatula. Shar is up. Thank you, Mahesh Gangwal. I probably said your name wrong. You're welcome, Ash. In fact, anytime you start to think about it, just say, that's done. And start to focus on something else. And just kind of let it go like it's already been solved. Mahesh, I'll add you to the end of the list, and when I put your name in the chat, you can post then, okay? Let me finish the ones I already have on the list, and I'll put your name in there when it's your turn. I just wrote your name down on the paper. You can be after Felicia. I love you too, Ash. Good deal. Don't be letting these people's little crabby asses mess y'all up. Sweet Taboo and Rashima will be after her. Will I get the school administrator promotion for the upcoming school year? Will Shar get the school administrator promotion for the upcoming school year? Ten of Swords reversed and the King of Pentacles. I feel like yes. Your higher self's advice card is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So I'm trying to think about how that relate to that. That's the underlying. Have an inner knowing that the potential for this is going to go in your favor, because it's just sitting there waiting to bloom, okay? Whenever it's in the reverse, it's not a bad card. It's just that potential for this stable, grounded opportunity. The Ten of Swords in the reverse, I'm not sure why that's there, unless that's asking you not to overthink it and worry about failure, because the King of Pentacles is a definite yes. And the Ace of Pentacles reverse is like, this is something that you can easily manifest into your experience, and don't overthink it. Just have an inner knowing that it's going to work out. You are welcome, Shar. Okay. Sweet Taboo is up. And Rashima. Either one of y'all can go. How about that? This is the longest live we've done in a while, ain't it, y'all? I'd be over here talking about, I'm going to start limiting my lives to 2 hours. And then I'll like go off of here for a whole week, and I'll come on here with y'all for about 4 hours. I can't help it. I don't see how people do it. Is Abdul mad or feeling a way about the news I told him today? Ten of Swords reversed and the Moon. This feels like someone that's very into their feelings on a deep level. I'm putting all this back. The Death, the Two of Cups, the Nine of Cups. Well, I reckon it came out for a reason, but this can say that he still has a lot of emotion for you. He sees you as a wish fulfillment. But I do feel like this person's in their feelings about something. Because the Moon is there, you know? I do feel like he might feel some type of way. Not a mad energy, but some type of emotional way. That's weird, but I don't know if you probably already know that, but see the Two of Cups and the Nine of Cups is saying like there's an emotional bond that is still very much present between y'all, and he sees you as some sort of wish fulfillment. I did, Mahesh. She just didn't put it on her list because it's closed, but I wrote your name down. I promise. I promise. I added you, okay? And since he's a Scorpio, the Death reverse, but I don't know. Whatever you said to him didn't affect the fact that he has love for you. I'll put it that way. But you are welcome, Sweet Taboo. Rashima is up. I'm not taking more people, but Mahesh wanted to go, so I just told him I'd add him to the end because you know I'm a wimp. I'm a wimp. I have boundary issues while I preach to y'all to have them. But it ain't that bad. It's just one free yes or no. One free. But the good thing about when I do these long ass lives, y'all, When I get off of here, I'll be having some good ass sleep. Cocoa Puff is up. Yes, aliens. That is a bitch. I'm just finna type them till they show up because there's only like 5 of us in here, so they probably all fell asleep on us. Hot sun. Oh, there's Alex. Will I hear from Dion again this year? Will Alex hear from Dion again this year? And then Shimmy Cocoa Puff. 9 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. I feel like this person will try and get some sort of opportunity, probably communication, because we're asking if you'll hear from him. But he's still going to have this guarded energy or some sort of victim mentality about himself. And the advice from your higher self is probably to close off your heart to avoid getting this 9 of Wands energy on it. You know, emotionally close off unless your intuition tells you otherwise. But yeah, 9 of Wands, 4 of Wands. I feel like there's some sort of opportunity they're going to try and pursue with you this year. But they're still guarded or in a victim mentality or mindset. So I feel like the advice is to protect your heart space from this person. We love you, Alex. We're sorry if you're mad. Will JM reach out before May for Shimmy? Well, JM, please don't be mad at us. My heart can't take it. King of Pentacles, King of Swords reversed. King of Pentacles says, I feel like this person will reach out. But I don't feel like it's going to be very successful communication. The Fool in the upright at the bottom from your higher self's advice is to say, go in a different direction. Because this person that you're dealing with holds on to some sort of negativity. And then it may perpetuate a negative cycle if you entertain it. Oh, okay. We don't want you mad. Okay. Yes, it really was. I promise, Alex. Pure love, man. My pure intentions of love. That's like, what do they say? I say all the time, the road to hell was paved with good intentions. I be trying. All right. Let me see. We got Cocoa Puff. Hot Sun. Is Matt making moves to take actions towards me and communicate? Is Matt making moves to take action towards Hot Sun? 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. I would feel like this is some sort of decision made. Okay, let's see. Why is the 2 of Pentacles reversed? Is this person making moves towards Hot Sun? I don't know about this fella unless they're a Capricorn. This is like making some sort of decision to take action towards you, but I don't like the toxicity that's tied to it. Maybe it could be a Capricorn, but your higher self advice card is the 4 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like even if you give this person a shot after they take that decisive action, whatever it is, towards you, you're going to be dissatisfied with their intentions. An example of how this could manifest is them only wanting a sex-based connection. It don't have to be that, but that's just an example. I would just keep my eyeballs open if dealing with them. Yeah. A little obsessed. Taking up all the real estate in his head, rent-free. So Jessica is up. You are welcome, hot sun. Jessica. I understand, hot sun. Dreamy Piscean is up. We love you too, Alex. Okay, intuitive, throw it on in there for me. Should Dreamy Piscean get the A? Should Dreamy Piscean get the A? Star card, yes. I don't know what the A is, but I would say yes, Dreamy Piscean. And the advice from your higher self is the Knight of Swords and the Lovers. This is like making some sort of decision and sticking with it. Make me smile like a jackass, Alex. You can post your question, intuitive. Bohol is up. Y'all, that makes me think of the thing. Lilo and Stitch. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? He said, Ohana means family, and family means nobody gets left behind. Now I'm gonna have to get off of here and go listen to Elvis in the vibe. Oh, y'all know what movie y'all need to watch? Because I got this off of the Quantum Queens community tab. She was talking about, I think it's Mars is in Gemini. I'm not completely sure about that part because I'm not good with astrology. But she said the perfect movie to signify the energy is 10 Things I Hate About You. And it's like because she's like crabby and then her heart turns soft at the end, and that's the same kind of energy that Mars in Gemini would be, or something like that. Should Boho Sunshine go do the Sagittarius reading tonight? The Fool card and the Queen of Wands. Yes, that's even a card about doing readings, in my opinion. You know the black cat there, like the card of the mystic, okay? And the Fool came out with it, so it feels like a double yes. And then the underlying energy from your higher self is the Sun card. This is all about, can physically mean that it'd be really good for you to soak up sunshine because of sort of like vitamin purposes, energetic purposes. Also, it could release certain chemicals that are happy related purposes, and also just doing things that make you happy. Follow your joy. Little steps every day in your daily life to follow your joy. Your higher self wants you to know that. All right. Intuitive says 2 cards. I think someone has started a YouTube channel in my name with my Google name. I noticed something fishy and it says I have 2 subscriptions, but I don't. Is this possible? Is this possible for Intuitive? Is this something that actually happened? We need a yes or a no with some 2-card confirmation. Is this something that's possible for Intuitive with their YouTube channel? This came out sideways with the Knight of Pentacles, so I'm putting it back. Is this possible for Intuitive? Damn, this was a whole book. Give us another one. I got the Emperor reversed. Is it going to give us one, or is it going to be a hard-headed ass? The 2 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. I don't think so, because and the underlying from your higher self is the Lovers. But I don't think so, because even there's the Empress reverse. I had to keep looking to make sure. You got the Emperor and the Empress in the reverse. So I don't think so. The Page of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands can say if it makes you feel better, do something like resetting your password or get a new Google account if it's not something that you got tied to a lot of stuff. If that'll make you feel better. But I don't think so, because the Emperor and the Empress is reversed. With the Lovers. We need some Lilo and Stitch, y'all. It'd be so cool if we could just magically all teleport to one room and watch cartoons. So Intuitive, I got it as a no. Andressa is up. You are welcome, Intuitive. I'm going to put all of them in here. And Maverick. I know. Where we watch all the 90s cartoons. Can we do that without them, like, flagging my channel? I'm just curious to know if we could. I need to Google it and figure it out. Voodoo, if you're here, you can go. Because if it looks like if I don't monetize the video, they wouldn't flag me, don't it? If Maverick continues with this, will it be worth it? Ace of Cups came out. The underlying energy or advice from your higher self is the 4 of Pentacles. So I feel like Ace of Cups that would be the yes. Something about whatever you're continuing with may help you in terms of healing in your heart chakra, because it's emotions. And then the Four of Pentacles is about staying the course. That's the advice from your higher self. Persistence and consistency, staying the course. I feel like yes. Voodoo child, you're probably going to want to slap me in the nose when I answer this. I'm going to pull the cards. Will your business become successful? But also, in terms of success, this ain't what you want to hear. I know it, but I still have to say it, because if not, I feel guilty later. This business you're doing, in terms of success, as long as you don't quit, it is going to be successful, because it may be something you learn while you're doing this that ends up being the end-all be-all business on down the road. You see what I'm saying? As long as you're still on the path, you are successful. You're just in the process. But we're still going to pull, but I'm just saying. Will Voodoo's business become successful this year? Three of Wands, that's about expansion. So, in terms of expansion, there's room for expansion, so don't give up. I'm going to give you a yes. And then let's get your advice from your higher self. Seven of Cups. So this is what I feel like the advice from your higher self is. As the Seven of Cups is advice, this can mean confusion, but I don't think that's what it means. I think this means keep the doorway open for other opportunities that may come in while you're trying to expand with your current business, if that makes sense. You don't have to go out pursuing every little thing you see, but if something strikes your interest or some opportunity comes in, don't be scared to veer off the path a little bit. As long as you don't quit, it may evolve and grow into something that you don't even see yet. All right. Adriana is up. I'm so lazy. I'm about to go ahead and type all y'all's names. Celestial, and then I'm going to sit here and give y'all time to type. And Mahesh. And Felicia. Now I'm going to go in order. All right, Adriana, is there something serious my daughter's father, the Leo, is not telling me? Is there something serious? Two of Cups. The Two of Cups, I mean, yeah, that's a yes card, but this is a positive card to me. I feel like this person has positive intentions towards you in whatever way y'all are connected. There's like a mutual bond there between y'all, okay? And the Seven of Pentacles, as your higher self's advice, is if there's anything you do need to know, it will unfold without you taking any sort of direct action. If you don't have any direct control over figuring that out, don't try and pursue it. Just allow it to unfold with time, because anything you need to know will be made available to you, as long as you just keep your eyes open, your spiritual eyes. You know what I'm saying? Just this is the advice card of don't take really much action. The seed is planted, the intention is there, bam. It will show itself if you need to know something. And trust that that's the truth. All right, Mahesh, can I buy my own house within this year? Can Mahesh buy their own house within this year? Seven of Pentacles. So if you plant the correct seeds, you will. So this is like not really a yes or a no. This is like an if you do the right things. You've got to knock on the doors to buy your own house. You've got to take the proper action in order to get that to come to pass. And your higher self's advice is the High Priestess. So Do things that your intuition nudges you to do. Your inner knowing will tell you the very next step. You may not see the whole plan laid out in front of you, but you can take action like the very next step. What is the very next step for you? Is it repairing your credit? Is it going to look at houses that you may see what you can afford? Is it trying to get a second job to save up for the down payment? Whatever those things are that your inner knowing says do, that's what you do. So that's what I got for you, Mahesh. Celestial. I found out I'm pregnant and I wanted to know, will it be best for my greater good to continue with this pregnancy or not? I'm going to say yes, Celestial, period, point blank. But I will pull a card for you gladly. You are welcome, Adriana. Will it be best for her highest good to continue with this pregnancy or not? Knight of Swords in the upright. The underlying energy is the Two of Pentacles reversed, and the Eight of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Six of Cups. I feel like this child is a very near and dear soulmate from a past life. I feel like there's part of some sort of karmic contract that you and this child made before entering into this dimension together. They're part of your learning process, part of your journey in terms of working on yourself and going through certain lessons that you meant to have. It's like contracts that were in place that you meant to learn and have. I feel like you should pick that path, be very stubborn with it, and go for it. Have that kid. Yes, congratulations to you, Celestial. Wheel of Fortune, Six of Cups. Past life, baby. I've been there, Celestial, and he's almost 17 in 6 days. He's like one of the best things ever happened to me. You ain't even far enough along for it to really feel real yet. You are very welcome, and good luck to you. All they have to do is be born, and then you'll figure out that they're the best thing ever happened. I promise. You'll grow and evolve like never before if you allow them to do it. You are welcome, Mahesh. What we eating? I'm already... Oh, I know what I'm going to eat. I'm going to go eat some more stuffed crust supreme pizza. That's what I'm going to eat. So I ain't got to cook nothing. I am lazy. Lazy. I did the noodles, but it was very disappointing because I took a shortcut. I did black olives and corn. That's all I put in there. And it wasn't nasty or anything, but it's because I didn't take the time to actually do them like I'm supposed to. I need to do that this weekend. Monty, were you in here when we were talking about the ramen noodles? Putting all the vegetables in there? They were talking about scrambling eggs. Not scramble. They said you could scramble eggs, but you didn't have to. But you put eggs in the noodles and carrots. I can't remember what all they had in there. You know what? You want to know why it was a Spanish dish? Because I was too lazy to make tacos that night. What do you eat in your noodles, Monty? Zanat, I already closed the list for today, okay? You have to come back tomorrow. They put salmon in it. Seafood. Yeah, my son, he always puts shrimp in his. Alien said bye, Marley. Because I was too lazy to make tacos, so I put corn and black olives in the noodles. Lazy taco noodles. Gage always puts shrimp in his. I have ate them with shrimp in there before. That's good. But mostly I'm lazy and I just eat straight noodles. They have thin or thick noodles. No, I never had Catalina dressing in my life. I just always eat ranch because I'm comfortable with that. I should try it. And then I normally just put salsa on my taco. I need to try that. Catalina dressing on taco salad. Ooh, that sounds like I need to try that. She made dishes with noodles. I bet you can eat your noodles with a chopstick, can't you, Monty? I'm over here with my fork. I never could master the chopstick. Called Pansit. Not very well. There was this Korean show I watched. I wish I could think of the name of it to tell y'all about it. The whole storyline was it was like teenager love, pretty much. It was like the best freaking YouTube show. I watched it straight off of YouTube. It was way back before I had my channel. And the girl was Korean, the boy was Korean, but the boy was from royalty and the girl was from like a dirt poor family. And they would always eat their noodles. They would eat like ramen all the time with their little chopsticks. And they loved each other. And then he wanted to break away from the royal family to come be with her. You know, the whole love story scene. And then he did for a while. Then he ends up, in the end, breaking away, going back to the royal family, and being unhappy as hell. But in the very, very end, he ends up back with her, of course. It was great. Oh, they don't use the chopsticks. She said, get your meat, chips, pico de gallo, cheese, more tomatoes and onions with spinach or lettuce. Put the Catalina on top. It's so damn good. I'm finna screenshot it so I can try it. Yep, I screenshotted it. So that'll be my homework for the weekend. The lady that trained me when I got my promotion, she was from Belize, which is like below Mexico or something. And she always loved to take me, like when we had lunch or something, she would love to get me some Mexican food and try it. She all about them jalapeno peppers. She would just get jalapeno peppers separate on the side. Ooh, I do like jalapenos on mine. Jalapenos, it's like I have a love-hate relationship with them. When I get them on my sub at Subway, the teriyaki chicken, I bite it and it's hot as hell, and I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? And then I eat it, and then it makes me want to bite it again. That sounds nuts, don't it? I made it through my list, man. Mm. She's clapping for me. I need it. I need that clap. I done killed the pineapple sun kissed and made it through the list. Now I should probably go drink a gallon of water. Every time I get off of here, it's like, y'all know how when you go swimming and you're starving, you're thirsty and hungry? That always happens when I get off here. All right, y'all, I think I'm about to go get me some Pizza Hut and dip it in some ranch. If I got some ranch, I don't know if I do. I hope y'all come back on here tomorrow. My intentions are to come back at about 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Eastern time. I figured out my time zone. I love y'all too. Alright, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, and I hope y'all have a good night, okay? Y'all be sweet and sweet dreams. Bye.